Hey everybody, welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons: The Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And hello players, how are y'all? How are y'all doing?
Well, greetings. Good evening.
Doing great. Sorry, I had to take a sip of my coffee.
I'm gonna tell anyone who's watching the same stuff I've been talking to y'all about. We got new cool artwork, courtesy of I guess I've got to call you Hoppy now. Courtesy of Hoppy down below. Everybody but Larian with his 1,000-yard stare still, which is okay. He likes it. I really like Sal's though. That's
Yeah, sounds came out good.
whose skull is that in the hand, Sal?
That's Richard D. Ross's goal.
He's staring at it with, look at them eyes, just looking into it, determined, trying to figure it out.
That's Shakespearean, is what that is.
Is that also Richard D. Ross's blood all over that scimitar?
No, it's Damascus steel.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Damascus Steel, there you go. I want to jump into the game because we got a lot of ground to cover tonight. And you guys have a lot of options and decisions you get to make now on what you do. So who wants to tell us what went down last time?
I guess it will be Larian.
Oh, okay. See, I think I got something for you here. Yep, there you go.
My short notes.
Go ahead and tell us some stuff.
So after the brutal murder of two of our friends, we continued onward, where we heard the songs of I believe it was an elf, Octavian Millium, who had lost their heart to the hag we happened to be on our way to see. Bavorna, of course. She's seemed to be doing a lot of harm around these parts. And then we ended up in the hut of Ilk Baron of Buckstump, who was one of these loyalist frog guys, and I don't really know if we need to bother with them, but we agreed to come help them, but we have other things to do since when we finally made it to Bavorna, we ended up having to make a deal to get back a portrait from Bavorna's sister, Scabatha. And if we don't come back with this portrait in 8 days, I think some bad things are probably going to happen to us, so we got to do that. But she did let us recruit some help from her ally Bloody Toes, who had some new prisoners. Rain D. Ross. Yeah, Bloody Toes was a lady, right?
Lady, that's correct. Very mean
Bloody Toes.
to you specifically, though.
She liked me, though.
She called me a pussy because I didn't want to insult the hag in her home. So we got Vansel, the Satyr, Hoppy, Rain D. Ross, and they're our servants, I guess. So we're just gonna drag them along to make us help. There was something about a cauldron I don't remember seeing. Me and Rain almost got killed by a gelatinous cube.
We don't know that.
Yeah, little. I don't know that, but something gelatinous was in the well, and
But you saw it leaving. You guys saw it literally go through the wall. Yeah.
Yeah, we did see it eventually. When we found it in the well, my instincts told us that we should probably not be there. But yeah, and then we saw it just seep out of the home. That was weird. I think that's it. That's all I got.
I believe, you did cover that you guys made a deal with Bavlorna, right? Steal that portrait. So,
Yeah.
A couple interactions happened. You got Clapperclaw's head. You pretty much covered everything else. Go ahead and take advantage for the evening, Larian. And please
You missed a very important thing, Larry.
Hmm?
We learned that if you run tight counterclockwise circles around Bavlorna, she'll have a sneezing fit.
Oh, that's correct.
Yeah,
What's that called?
Widdershins.
Close.
That's what I have written down. Widdershins.
Oh, Widdershins. I thought you said Middershins. That's correct. That is the dreadful, dreadful illness of Widdershins. I'm just kidding. It's not an illness.
It's a fake curse.
Sounds like an illness.
It's a thing. It was called a thing till later potential things. All right. I want to go ahead and hop over to the game. Let's take us to the page. You guys are currently over in Downfall. In the lower section of it specifically, standing where a cauldron once was. It has scurried off currently, and the tiny little magman, just like a little tiny little fire elemental looking dude, that popped out of the coals and asked if you wanted the password to get into the cauldron. You want the password? Is nowhere to be found as well. But he did tell you what he needed if you wanted to get in that cauldron. Does anyone remember?
No.
A bunny.
Yes. If we want to get into the cauldron, we need a bundle of dry sticks that we get up to the northeast from
From
we
Charm.
get from the Darklings.
Oh, there you go. Good work, Hoppy.
It charms underlings. Okay.
So
That's Charm's shop, right?
It is the Darkling shop. Yes. You guys are free to do what you want.
I think you said we need to put the bunny into the cauldron in order to get in.
What? Well,
No, not a bunny, a bundle of sticks.
Oh, I misheard.
I don't think I'll
That's-
fit.
Well, we're going
Try
northeast
that.
anyway. Do we have a bundle of sticks, or do you want to try putting the bunny in?
We could chop the bunny off.
Ah,
Hoppy, do you taste good?
how about no?
What if I throw a carrot in there?
Just gonna slowly back away a little bit from everyone. Probably in the wrong direction. Ah.
So Sal, we told those bullywugs we'd help them. You don't care about what goes on with those frogs, do you?
Not really.
Either you guys know anything about these frog kings?
What are these
Rain
frogs? What do they want?
I don't
Well-
know. They're just living their lives, but it's a weird circle of violence that they live by.
You mean the ones on the pikes?
Those were some of them, yeah.
Do we have to get this bundle of sticks from the shop? Like, why can't we just Can I see any sticks around us, Jamie?
You see a couple bushes nearby.
Yeah, why can't we just go pick off some sticks from this bush?
Would you like to do that? Or are you asking your team?
I'm asking the team.
Oh, go ahead.
Are they dry?
We could try.
I mean, the bush looks alive, right?
But is it dry though?
Generally, when people ask you to do things, they do it for a reason. So there's probably a reason he wants you to get it from the Darklings.
Well, we
It's
can
kind of how
try.
it looks around here.
It's true, it's probably special bundle of sticks, but no harm in trying.
Up to you. And then I'll hop to it. And then I'm just gonna start hopping around and looking for sticks.
So I go up
Good
to the
surfing.
guys. What kind of deal did you guys make with that hot hag?
Well, we have to get back a portrait for her from her sister.
What do we
need
do?
to-
What do we get for getting the portrait back?
Well, we got you.
Yeah, that was,
Also, I'll be able to get my artistic creativity back, and I'll be able to tie knots again.
we
So how
also got we met the scarecrow Clapperclaw.
Scarecrow.
He's a scarecrow, right? Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to be able to guide us to Thither, but he wouldn't do anything until we got his head back, and we got that too.
What's Tither?
Another place of the Fey realm here. We're in Hither, and that'll get us to Thither. Or Thither, not Thither.
We are in Hither.
Wait, Hither, right?
Yeah.
I yell from the back. Yeah!
Thither or Thither?
Thither.
I've only been here for what feels like half a day, so I have no idea what's going on here. So I guess I'll just follow you guys. So is that where the other hag lives? Is Tither, or where does the other hag live that we have to get the portrait of?
He lives in Loonmarsh in Tither.
And the
So
Scarecrow knows how to get there.
we
Yeah.
go to the Scarecrow, give him a set back, go to the other hag's house, get the portrait. Is that
All in a
what the
day's
game plan
work.
is?
That's the deal.
I
We
don't
gotta-
I don't like the idea of stealing a portrait, though. Is there any way we can try to make some kind of deal with this other hag?
Well, you could just ask for it.
Yeah, I suppose.
Maybe a trade, but
That'd be nice.
there may be a way we could get it from her easier than stealing it. But I'd rather not make another deal with a hag.
Well, I will come with you guys, but I will not partake in any kind of thievery.
Okay. What about chicanery?
What?
Chicanery? It's a little bit more like shenanigans, I think.
I will not steal from someone else.
Okay, we'll see if we can just see something about that. If we can do something for her.
I'll come with you. I'm not the one doing the stealing.
How many sticks did I find?
Okay, so as long as you're not the one stealing, you're okay with it? Like,
Everything.
if we have to steal it, you're fine with that?
Well, if you steal it, I will be very judgmental of you and upset.
Whoa,
Okay.
real quick. Hoppy, everything you see around those bushes is damp, including the bushes themselves due to the excessive fog everywhere.
I grab it anyways. Are y'all done
Okay.
talking?
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, everything's wet. So, there's that. And then
Fire-
I just dump a pile of sticks at my feet.
Fireboy, you think you could dry them out?
I could try. Can I just like kneel down and what's my cantrip one? Just produce flame and kind of like try and
Just
toast
gonna-
them.
Hop back a little.
It's gonna make a produce flame in my hand and just toast them up a bit.
Okay, how long would you like to do this for?
Oh, I don't know why I rolled damage.
Mhm.
It lasts 10 minutes, so let's do like we'll sit here for a couple minutes and see if it starts to dry up.
All right, is everyone else sitting around for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, so you all hang out for about roughly 10 minutes while Larian focuses his produced flame without trying to, I'd assume, destroy the wood as well that you picked from this bush.
Yeah.
It's still just... It feels like it's more dry, but it doesn't feel like it'd be good wood for kindling or heating. Or using for fire, I suppose. Also, I can hear myself echoing, I think.
A little bit.
Is it me? Okay. So after that, and it's still dry. Oh, well, I guess it's too foggy around these parts to get the proper dry sticks. I guess that's why we needed to get them elsewhere.
It was worth a shot.
Can all of you make
Yeah.
a perception check as well?
Like passive or just regular?
Active. You're muted, but yes. Hoppy.
Sorry, perception.
Well, it was above a 5.
What did I actually roll? Oh shit! Let's go. What, 19?
Wait, how do you roll? Where do you roll this? I'm sorry.
Perception?
Oh, wait.
It's like
I
in the
have
middle of
a-
your character sheet.
Yeah, like
It's not letting me
middle of
roll it, is it? Just saying passive perception 13.
No,
Guys, I
in the
have
middle.
a plus.
Oh,
I have
I'm
a
fucking
plus
stupid.
6. I have a plus 6, and I rolled an 11.
Larian, you're the only one who hears this, but you just heard a door open and close to the south. Not far off, maybe about 30, 40 feet.
And I perk up and look over towards that hut. And how long has it been since we've been in that hut? How long has passed since me and Sal went in there and then came into the hut, saved these guys, and came back?
That whole trek took about an hour.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
Sal.
Uh-oh.
I think I just heard the bullywugs down there. They're probably getting ready to leave for the thing.
Sorry.
We can probably wait here a little bit longer. And
They said they were watching us, though, didn't they?
oh yeah, oh yeah, they did. Yeah, I guess we should probably go catch up with them then.
What the
We-
fuck?
We can tell the Gullup.
King Gullup.
Yeah, we can go back and tell Gullup that we brought the book back.
Haven't heard of King Gullop.
Oh,
That's the
you're gonna
current,
love this guy.
current Frog King.
Remember when I asked how you felt about a little light rebellion?
Rain, are you okay with some light rebellion?
Yeah, but before we do that, can you try the stick thing one more time?
Um,
I have an idea.
I guess I can do the cantrip again.
And what I'm gonna do is in the area around the stick and where he's performing it, like a 5-foot area, I'm gonna move all the water vapor out of the air in that area.
Okay, so you guys are trying to tag team, just put this thing dry as a bone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And are y'all good spending another 10 minutes doing that?
It's been like
Like a couple
2.
minutes. Yep.
2, and if it doesn't look like it's doing anything different, we'll move along.
All right, about 2 minutes pass while Rain, you try to just move the moisture inside the stick, like almost sucking it out with your magic. And Larian, you try to just keep heating it while he's doing this to create this perfect kindling. It looks like it's going fairly well so far. It feels pretty dry.
It feels pretty dry.
Yeah.
Let's try and put them in the cauldron then.
The cauldron is not there currently. I know it's on the map, but it literally stood up and walked off last session.
Fire.
So what?
You meant the fire.
Did you mean the coals that it was sitting on? Because there's a bunch of coals just laying on the ground right now in front of you.
Is that what we're supposed to do with the sticks?
Yes.
Okay.
Do it, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this bundle of dry sticks and put it over there on top of the coals.
Okay, you take this stick, this actually very dry stick now, and place it onto these coals.
Isn't it more than one stick, though?
I think you only did one, right?
Oh.
I imagine it was like a small bundle, like a couple, like hoppy, like
Like 3 or 4 twigs.
yeah, probably like 4, yeah,
Okay.
like a couple of nice sticks.
We can say you got a couple then. You place them onto the coals, and then what do you do?
Now what?
I walk up.
What was
We got some dry sticks for you, bud. I say out loud.
Okay, you say that out loud, and the coals shuffle a bit, and then a small creature pops out once again,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
and it immediately starts sniffing the wood laying in the coals, and then it licks one of them. And he looks up at both of you and kind of goes back and forth and says, "The hell is this? What is this?"
dry sticks?
This is a dark wood. I need dark wood. This just looks like this is just basic kindling. I need the good stuff. You said you want the password?
Well, we're just seeing if you like this, because, you know, if you like this, we can make more of this.
No. I want the good stuff. Dark wood. I only want dark wood. Darkling's got the dark wood.
It has to be a dark wood.
Dark wood. I want the good stuff.
All right.
That
But
makes sense.
you don't like this stuff, though?
He looks down at it for a moment and looks back up at you, Rain, and then says, "No, it's like you're offering me the difference between like a small piece of bread and like a full filet dinner. You offer." He looks back down at the sticks again. "You offer me this paltry wood. I want the good stuff."
Well, think of this as an appetizer, as good faith.
Okay, I love good faith. I'll take good faith. And he literally dives back into the coals, and you see the wood pieces just tilt straight up and get sucked down into them.
Neat. That was interesting. Alright, so it's gotta be the Darkling wood.
Yeah, man likes certain kind of wood.
It's a good try. That was some cool stuff you did with the water vapor.
Yeah, good job heating.
Thanks. Good teamwork.
Well,
And I look
So,
over at the other two. I'm like, all right, let's go.
it didn't light the sticks, so let's go catch up with the bullywugs, I guess.
It's like, that's a cigarette. I want a fucking bowl of crack rocks.
Yeah.
What's crack?
What's that blue mouth?
What's meth?
I'll tell you about it when you're older.
people are really specific when they ask for things.
Yeah. Yeah. Very specific criteria.
You kind of have to around here. Everything changing all the time.
Do we see anything? Anybody over here? The bullywugs? They're gone.
You're outside right now. Maybe they're around somewhere.
I guess I'll knock. Stop and knock.
You give a good solid knocking, and then you wait, and you get no response.
Get out of the way. I do a secret knock.
You're the secret
That was
knock?
the secret knock.
What's
Yeah,
the
I do
secret
a
knock?
secret knock.
You do the secret knock, expecting something to crack open the door or respond, but nothing happens.
Is this like your guys' house or something?
No, this is where the bullywugs were. They've left then. We should probably, I guess, try and catch up to the court.
I just want to open the door and peek inside.
The room is empty.
Yeah,
Except
it's empty.
for
Let's
some
go.
hunting supplies in the middle of the room.
Well, if that's not your house, get out of it.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't steal.
All right, let's go.
That's what I said. Number one rule: no stealing. So, what do these bully thingies want?
The ones that lived in that house wanted to overthrow the current king and be their own leader or something. The bully will just keep doing that to each other. They keep killing the current king, and then the next king just takes over until somebody else takes the crown from him, and
Well, yeah.
that's what they do. Yeah, see?
That sounds pretty dishonorable to me.
It's pretty
Killing someone for power? Ugh.
Well, it is a choice.
All of you hear a sad-sounding melody coming from this direction as you pass by this mushroom patch.
That's,
What's that?
their name is Octavian Millium, and their heart was taken by that Bavorna because of a
That's
deal
not-
gone wrong.
Vorna took
It was
someone's
off.
heart?
Well, we should help her. I'll go
Uh,
ask. We should go ask Pavlorna to give it back.
I tried. She
we
doesn't
did.
even. Yeah, she didn't even remember taking the heart.
I'm
So-
sure if we found it.
Wait. Didn't we see something in a freezer there?
We could
That
trade.
resembled a heart?
It might have. Yeah, but it was making that whole room cold. It could have been the same heart, but we don't know. And then if
you
it's,
ask her?
we did ask her, she didn't remember.
Well,
What's her heart like? Sounds hard.
Oh,
Hop, you're cutting out a little bit on your mic as well.
Shit. Sorry.
Bavorna's done a lot of harm to a lot of people. I'm not totally
Good night.
surprised that she doesn't remember
Sure.
everybody she's made a deal with.
and now we're working with her?
Well,
Not
She
really
took-
with.
we're gonna keep walking as like we're talking, but
The,
well,
the bad lady in the
Yeah, she had us in a cage.
doesn't she know what her heart looks like?
you could ask.
Do you know what your heart looks like?
Yeah.
You've seen your heart.
Really?
You cutting out again, Hoppy.
Start calling you Michael Issues.
It's a brand new microphone. Okay, I'm sorry. It's either you're gonna hear.
Stop moving it.
Yeah, what you just sounded like there is fine. Just do that. Do that. That's fine.
Well, we'd asked Bavorna about Octavian's heart, but she didn't remember who Octavian was.
Well, she's not gonna know. Ask
Is it-
Octavian.
Octavian doesn't know what Bavorna did with her heart.
But does she know what it looks like? You
You
never
can
know
go.
until you try. And then I expertly hop across all of this with flair. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me roll for it.
You don't have to. You're a rabbit person. You don't have to roll to successfully hop. Or
It's like, can I roll
am
to walk?
you,
No,
you literally have
touching none of that. I'm
You
on
have
all the planks.
rabbit hop. It's an ability.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, you actually, it's straight up in a building.
Well,
You're going the wrong
that's
way
like a
if you want
serious
to
one.
check. Hey,
I am walking normally.
I'm also walking normally.
Oh, I'm just hopping all over these planks
What
and
happened
like
to my character?
whirling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where'd you go, Ren? Hold on.
you
Wait,
rolled a
did yourself?
14 to walk.
Where do you go?
Where
You
did I
walked
go?
too hard.
I brought you back.
Where was I?
Oh, I think your vision's messed up though. Hold on.
Yeah, give me the full vision, baby. Oh,
No.
no, put that tree away. Oh no. No.
Yeah. Be careful to the west
go.
here. That tree, there's a tree there.
Speaking of which, to the west, you do hear, "Help! Please, somebody help me!"
Don't believe their lies. Don't
Should go help
trap. No.
Someone needs help.
I grab Ran, I grab Hoppy, I
Hey,
grab
maybe we shouldn't.
grab them both.
I'm getting a bad feeling about it.
No, that's how we lost two of our other friends.
To what?
There's a tree over there. There's a bunch of
Well, it's just a
pixies
tree.
feeding us.
Hoppy,
No.
I told you the whole story. Don't fucking go over there.
I'm gonna pick Hoppy up and start dragging her this way. No tree. We're not going that way.
Yeah,
I don't really resist. I just
Okay.
go.
I'm getting
Alright.
a really eerie feeling about this tree. Like
Oh
I've
God!
been there before.
Body's just on this boat still.
Oh!
What is
You,
that?
you see a halfling corpse in the boat.
What the fuck?
You said half eaten?
No, halfling.
Oh, have one.
Ah!
Who is
There's-
that?
Now,
That was one of our friends.
Why is she in a
just-
boat?
keep the bodies.
She alive?
I
hopped
wasn't
in the
gonna
boat.
just leave her body out there.
I try and I hop down and then hop in the boat and then I touch the body and cast spare the dying. Shit, did it go?
She's not dying.
No, she's dead.
She's dead.
Shush, shush,
You
shush,
cast
shush.
spare the dying on the body, looking for any type of like something, but it looks like you're just staring at an object right now.
Yeah, can I
she's
do?
dead.
Can I check for like a pulse or something like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Make a
no,
medicine
she's-
check.
She's dead.
Oh
A
wow.
medicine check though.
As you're leaning down to check her, you can see that parts of her body are actually crushed in the midsection, like some huge blunt object just pushed her into the ground. You can quickly see that likely was her cause of death.
What
maybe
the
she-
fuck did you guys run into?
Hey,
Very
Rain.
something.
Rain, go check out that call for help over there.
That did that to her?
Yep.
Do you want me to check it?
Do
No.
you want that to happen to you?
Doubtful.
Doubtful that it will happen to you?
I mean, in all honesty, she is kind of small.
I do have a shield, and then I
probably didn't
pat
hit
my
that
back.
Well, it technically killed me too, but she came back and saved me. So
All right. Well, we should do something with the body instead of just leaving it in this boat.
Yeah.
You want me to throw it into the water?
Awkward if we roll
No.
up with the
Is there a river around here anywhere?
we're in a river.
We're in a river.
No, this is like a lake.
And I just motioned to around us.
Isn't this a
No, I
river?
mean specifically river.
Well, I guess this part is a lake, yeah.
Well, we could also dig up a burial grave for her, or maybe your Bullywug friends have a graveyard we can put her in. I mean, I don't want her head to go on a stick.
Yeah. That was, well, not the stick part, but the idea was probably to stop and bury her. But we literally got off this boat, they died, and then we had to go to the hag.
Well, let's give her a proper burial then. Yes, I mean she's small. Her grave can't be that big.
You know, I have an idea. She was a cook. What if we just catch her body
wanna
on
eat
fire?
her?
No, should we just catch her body on fire? Give her like a Viking funeral.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh,
I think she'd like that.
that sounds cool.
Well, we're gonna have to put her. in a
Bobby, what
boat.
do you think? What would you like? How would you like to be killed if, or I mean, buried if you were dead?
Uh, pass.
Pass. Like it's truth or dare.
Exactly.
All right then. Well, do we want to bury? So, do you think we should bury her now?
She's your friend. I don't know her.
Well, a
I mean,
Viking
it's been an
funeral
hour.
needs like a boat. So
Well,
let's take the
and
boat
then
with the
I-
corpse across the river.
I
or
tap
the
my
lake.
foot, like I tap my foot twice on the boat, like real fast.
All right, then let's
Yeah.
row across, back to the
And
other
then-
side, and then burn this bitch up.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, is
I do not like the idea of being in a boat with a dead person. I am gonna walk across, and I cast shape water, and I start walking on the water.
More
Yeah,
room for
well-
me to stretch my legs
All
out.
right, well now this guy's just flexing.
You guys can ride with the dead body.
It's not just any dead body. That was Bakaluda.
She's only been dead for an hour.
I can tell.
And you guys decide to go spend time with a hag instead of bury her.
Yeah, she's a little ripe.
Which way to this house?
Yeah,
Or
she didn't wear
castle?
deodorant.
Yeah, let's sailing back to whichever way we came to get from the court, which I think we're just basically straight ahead, right?
Straight. Yeah, I think so.
Is that where the beef smell's coming from?
Yep.
I think,
Alright.
if I remember correctly, aren't you all dressed in like noble garb as well? That's like really ragged and run down.
Well, they are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say. I know me and Larry are.
Sal and Larian are, yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
So is Baka's dead body.
It's true.
It's just a huge blood stain.
How do I move this boat?
Are you guys
You know-
crossing over to the next dock?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
yeah,
going
yeah.
back towards the court, and
Okay.
then we're gonna light this boat on fire, even though it's not really our boat.
You sail across the water. I can't take the boat with you. And land at a dock. See a huge crocodile just standing at the entrance there, and it looks over at you. One of the
And then
bullywugs.
I
Oh, go ahead.
hop back in the boat to the very back.
One of the bullywugs
Just
hops
on the back of
forward,
the boat.
looks to you, Larian, and Sal, and says, "Ah, you've returned, and you have new friends, and one dead friend."
Yes.
Yeah, it was a terrible hour.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
yeah. It's a bad hour.
if you wish for re-entry, it is granted. The bullywug hops
Oh.
back, past the crocodile.
We're gonna light this boat on fire real quick, though.
What? Why?
A funeral for our friend.
Okay, fine. Go ahead. But that's our boat. You're burning. What do you offer in return?
My thanks.
And the others?
Our friend died running an errand for your king.
I've got, and I pull out like a purple carrot. It's just like super nice looking. And I
Oh
guess
my
I lose one of my
God.
rations.
Damn, that's a nice looking carrot.
I
Yes! It's very sweet. And I like shakily hold it out because I don't want to get anywhere near that fucking giant ass crocodile.
I want to give him the mushroom that jiggles.
You hold out a mushroom that jiggles, and he hops over you, Hoppy, and you hand him a purple carrot. And then he looks to you, Larian, and just nods and says, 1 carrot, 1 wiggly mushroom, and 1 thanks. Good enough. Burn the boat.
You don't want what
Thank
I
you.
want to offer you? I can give you something too, but
I'm gonna produce flame all over this boat.
He looks to you, Rain, and says, are you burning the boat too?
How many times can I do?
yes. And I asked, do you have like a pouch or something?
He's got a little pouch on his right hip.
All right. And actually, you know what? Something better. I cast Shape of Water and I make a snowball and I give it to him
Oh,
using the water vapor in the air.
and 1 snowball. He takes the snowball and just tucks it into his pouch.
If you put cherry on that, you can make a snow cone.
I plan to throw it soon. Not at you. Someone else.
The crocodile?
No, it will kill me.
Actually, I guess produce flame wouldn't really be enough to do it, right?
Produce flame just makes a flame, and the boat is very damp, so you'd have to hang out with it for a large chunk of time.
I just burning hand it.
Can I just use my torch?
Oh yeah, wait.
Some
Well-
torches would be adequate.
Can I? Oh shoot! If I use Shape of Water again, the snowball's just gonna melt. It is.
Well, I have a flask of oil too. I'm gonna douse it with.
Okay, use up 1 flask of oil, and the boat is now doused in flammable oil, along with Baka's body.
All right, torch and produce flame, and get this lit up.
All right, you produce flame, and the boat just immediately ignites, along with Baka's body, and it's
It's
just
now
sitting next to the
burning.
dock.
And then I just kind of push the boat out into the water and stand up and watch as it drifts off.
It starts drifting away into the fog. You can still see a light coming through the fog as flickers of orange and yellow penetrate through. It gets dimmer and dimmer as Baka's body floats away, giving a Viking funeral.
She would have liked that.
I think so too. I'll take out one of the rainbow lollipops I still have from her, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna give it a taste. Fuck it. Pop it in my mouth and suck on that lollipop for a minute.
Do any of you guys have any last words for her as she departs?
That's what the lollipop's for.
She had terrible sense of fashion,
That is true.
but she loved it.
That is also true.
She also made me food, and I loved that.
These lollipops are okay, but it's
Her
the
hair.
eating that counts.
Her hair tea kind of tasted a little weird,
Her,
and I would have never told her that.
I think you can hear it through my mic, but not her own.
Yeah.
yeah,
The hair tea. No, because she had tea bags in her hair.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
and then I'll
You're
pop
muted,
the
Hoppy.
lollipop.
Not muted.
Oh.
No, you're just being too loud.
Yeah.
Just being too loud for my microphone. My microphone is blocking me. I'm sorry.
And the fact that we took her to the river, she would have enjoyed that as well.
Oh, man, yeah, fuck yeah. Bringing it all the way back to the river.
You guys seem like pretty good friends.
Fuck yeah.
I've only known them for 2 days.
I have known her for years. We served in a circus together,
Oh.
What about your
along-
other friend? And I point
along
to
with the other
skull.
friend. And I hold Richard's skull out.
Do you want to do a
Uh,
Viking funeral for him too?
Oh
Maybe
no,
you
he's
should-
staying with me.
Maybe you should have put that on the boat.
Oh.
No, he's staying with me.
Oh.
As, I look at the
Okay.
skull and I get like a weird like mental connection with it or emotional like a twin. You know how like twins like know where each other are and stuff like that. I just have like a weird feeling that goes into my chest. Like I've seen dead bodies before, but I've never seen anything like this before. I'm just like, yeah,
Like
put that
looking,
away.
like looking into a mirror, huh, Rain?
What?
No, just kidding. That was a joke.
This was Richard D. Ross.
That was a
T.
better joke.
Ross, you say? I
What's
wonder.
the E stand for?
Don't worry
you
about
want to
it.
know?
I got two different answers.
That's a weird moment of them saying it at the same time.
Were
The
they
Ross-
related?
The Ross family is very huge. I was adopted into them, so we could be related, but I don't ever recall ever meeting or hearing of Richard D. Ross. And
Oh, you would have known him. He was a world famous bard.
yeah, never heard of the guy. And then when I was young, a lot of the Rosses died in a tragic cruise accident.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, big storm came, wiped the whole boat over. I was the only one who was who could swim to survive.
Well, you kind of didn't swim a minute ago. You kind of just walked on the water.
Yeah, well, I was adopted, and because of my background, I'm technical in the water, but it was too waves are too much. I couldn't save anyone, just myself.
Well, I could teach you how to swim.
I know how to swim.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That's really unfortunate, Rain.
Oh,
It's just like
That's
you know,
awful.
when you have a hurricane that hits you out in the middle of the sea, there's only so much you can do. And I was 6, so it wasn't like I was strong enough to carry anyone. And yep, that's the Ross family. So interesting lad that he had the same name, but it's probably some kind of imposter stage name.
he had many stage names.
Can all of you
Just
make
like-
another perception check?
Just mumble under my breath, just like you guys lying about your name.
It's needed.
Oh yeah, I don't even know your guys' real names. I know.
You said perception?
Oh yeah, my real name is Larian.
I want y'all to know that in
So
my
you're-
note,
I think I said that before. But
You're not toes or whatever you said.
muffins.
Muffins.
in my
No.
notes, I had y'all as muffins and Toad Hop, and then in my notes, I also said my friends lied to me.
Why do you guys insist on using pseudonyms here?
That's
Well,
just
You
baby.
don't want to use your real name, but
Yeah.
if you got a friend, you normally do.
Are we friends?
Yeah, don't you give it out to anybody.
So I should come up with a fake name then too, right?
If you want.
What was your if you don't mind, what was your friend's name again?
Richard.
Richard D. Ross, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that temporarily. If you guys don't mind.
I think he'd like
If
that.
he is from House Ross, I can honor his name as a fake name.
He was the Witchlight monarch.
He was. Oh,
He's
I
just,
saw him perform. He was
So he
amazing.
was royalty.
yeah, he just barely beat me out.
That's why his
What?
name sounds so familiar. Yeah, he was great, and he was good looking too. And I look at the skull, I'm like, well, he has good bone structure, I guess.
He still does.
All right.
I can just imagine, like,
bone structure.
John's
Oh
like-
my god.
half staying on and shit.
So I will honor your friend. You guys can call me Richard as we travel, so no one knows my real name. But what happens if someone does find out what your real name is?
We don't know.
I
You
don't know.
guys, if we'll point out, and I just kind of like tilt one of my ears back over Larry's shoulder towards this guy. Probably not the best place to talk.
He's playing with a snowball right now.
That's fine. We should probably get off this dock anyway.
Let's go talk to the king.
Hoppy, you heard
Yeah.
the sound of multiple wet footprints start just conglomerating not too far from here and then getting quieter, as if a bunch of toad feet were leaving.
The revolution has begun.
I immediately pull out my shield and hide behind it as I slowly go around this big thing.
I turn around and look at Hoppy. I'm like, why are you pulling out your shield? And then
I'm
I-
just like fully facing this thing. This thing over here, by the way.
oh, okay. And then I guess I pull up my quarterstaff, and I'm also facing that thing.
They call it a crocodile.
It
And
looks
I'm
like an
just like
alligator.
backing in to. Did I just fall into water?
Yep, you are submerged right now. Everyone else, it's up to your waist.
Oh, hop on.
Well, that was unexpected. And I just ignore what you're saying. I hold onto my shield like a little kickboard, and I just kick through the water.
That is adorable.
No problem.
Oh, nice.
Okay, then.
Oh, at least this one can swim.
What's that mean? And then when I get out of the water, I like shake off my feet and my fur and everything, like wring out my ears. Put my shield back on my back. Ooh. Where is everyone?
Oh, they seem to
Anything
have.
in here?
You pass by a bullywug right next to you, Larian, and it looks like he's looking towards. I guess you call it the kingdom area. I don't know what they call it, the throne area. And it looks
court.
like he really the court. He really wants to go over there, but he keeps looking back to this crocodile. And he's not even paying any of you any mind.
Hey, what's going on over there?
Which way do we go?
Huh? What? Oh, you again. Oh, there's big happenings at the court. Maybe a change in a new king. I want to look too, but I can't. I have to stay here. Damn it.
I immediately pull out my shield and put it towards the giant crocodile again.
Sounds like the
Let's go check
revolution.
it out.
Just
Yeah.
like hiding behind it.
It's eyeing you
And,
the whole time, Hoppy.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'll like,
Which way-
I'll like stay
just
with
like-
Hoppy too and make
just
sure.
like
Look at the
watching it.
alligator.
Uh-huh.
Which way to the court?
And then I
Follow
just start,
me.
I just start jumping as fast as I can this way.
As you approach the court, you can hear a voice through the fog talking, and it's the first line you hear is, "And it was simply just a chance of fate. I can't believe it myself." Murmurings of tons of bullywugs are in this area as they're all gathered around looking at the middle of
My
the court,
God.
to where you see a dead
What's the-
Gullop on the ground and Illig standing in the middle. Illig turns to you and says, "Oh, and more royal subjects! How marvelous! Welcome to Downfall, those I've never met before. We just had a mishap." He steps aside and motions to King Gullop. "I was going to show my knife here, the new shiny sharp knife I was doing, to Ufgunk right here," and he pats Ufgunk, the Moss Crown Knight, right next to him. "And then I stumbled and oh, dear me," and he looks down at Gullop's corpse, which has a knife shoved right through the eye.
Should we help? And then I start like trying to push past Larry.
"No, nothing can be done now. It's so dreadful, and that means I guess. And as I've told everyone else, I am now.
I stop.
I'll put
There's
my
no-
hand on Hoppy's shoulder too and kind of like try and get her to like hold child.
I guess you may address
I
me
just
now as His Royal Majesty Illig the First."
Oh! And then I immediately give him like a really, really deep curtsy where my ears like flop on the floor. Like, give it a really Your
And then
Majesty!
swap back.
Yes.
Nice.
Ah,
Oh,
another
so
man
sorry.
of nobility. I am Richard D. Ross, 69th son of House of Ross. Nice to
Oh,
meet you,
just give me
Your Majesty.
69th of his name.
You're Richard, but I thought. My first time meeting you, Richard D. Ross. And he looks a little confused at you, but just goes along and says, "It is an honor to make your acquaintance in my new courts."
Aye, as royal blood to royal blood, it's a pleasure, sir.
Well, I don't want to hold newcomers up. He looks around all the bullywugs and says, "Everyone, you may return to your stations. I'll see that the proper proceedings are done for King Gullop. Bless his soul. It's such an unfortunate event." He leans down, just grabs the dagger, and just violently pulls it out, and just kind of shakes it in the air. "Oh, terribly dreadful," and sheaths it.
Yeah. Ugh. Can't believe that would happen to someone. Was he a friend of yours?
Oh, I honored the king as much as our next noble bullywug of the court. I only wish the best for him. And you hear murmuring from the other bullywugs around. Some of it kind of disdainful, and some of it kind of, oh, yeah, he's a cool guy.
So I guess I hear some of the disdainful, or at least I think I do. Can I do a perception check?
Sure. You trying to listen where it's coming from?
Or I'm trying to see if he sounds honest with his voice.
Insight.
Oh, you need to make an insight
Oh.
check then.
My bad, I hit the wrong thing. Sorry. It's the meme.
Yeah, this guy sounds genuine. Sounds like he loved his king, and he's upset about what happened.
I am so sorry to hear that. It's never easy having a family lost. I've lost a lot in my life too. Should we have a proceeding for the funeral of the good king?
Oh, there's so much paperwork and many things we have to do before we can put dear Golub to rest right proper. But I assure you, I'll have those take care of it that need to do it.
I do not mean to intrude on your customs at all. Your Majesty, I apologize. I know this is an emotional moment for all of you.
Yes, it is. Oh, King Gullop, you were wonderful. It was too soon. And he kneels back down and starts just playing up the dramatics.
I go up to King Gullop and I give a bow and I'm like, "Gone too soon, Your Majesty. See you in another life."
This is Illig, right?
Yes, this is Illig.
What a terrible day.
His plan it seems to have worked.
I look around at all the other billywhags. If any of you need a friend or someone you need to talk to, feel free to come to me. I know you guys are in a deep deal of mourning. If you need anything, feel free to ask.
A lot of the bullywugs are just eyeing you up and down and just looking at all of you. A couple of them sipping wine and just like they're watching a spectacle. A couple of them actually look sad. A couple of them think this is funny. You have all types of personalities around you right now.
Oh dear, oh dear. I look over at this guy. How does he look?
He's just looking over at Illig right now. He looks very nonchalant. He's one of the wine sippers.
Would you like a hug, my good sir?
No, Illig wanted to show me his blade. It's just unfortunate he was a bit clumsy. Something to rethink in the future. Want to go losing any more bullywug to such haphazardness.
Yes. We had a policy in House Ross where any kind of visitor, we had their weapon taken before they could approach the Majesty to prevent any kind of travesties like this to occur. I'm so sorry, but I guess you got to learn from your past.
Quite. He takes a sip.
Verily.
All right, I guess we don't mean to intrude with your customs and your paperwork. We will be going. I go over to the good king. What was your name again, king?
You may address, or, well, actually, I suppose we should do this a bit differently now. Vulp, if you would. Vulp, the bullywug, steps forward and says, "Announcing His Royal Majesty Illig the First of Downfall, his crookedness of the swamps."
Oh, the swamps, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm doing that. King Illig the First of Downfall, his crookedness of the swamps. I congratulate you on taking the throne, but I also mourn for the tragic loss of a good friend. Have a good day, sir. And I bow.
You as well, good Sir Richard, and thank you for your condolences. The rest of you as well. You're welcome to stay in my court for as long as you need. The mornings will happen on the hour.
Oh. I'll look over to the guys. Think we should stick around for the mornings? They just lost their cane. This could be pretty tough on these guys.
I think they'll be all right.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Are you sure?
We should carry on to the west.
Yeah.
Well,
And you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we did make a deal to get that portrait, so I'll follow you guys. But we could stay here and, like, they need some therapy or.
You think you want there? Are you a therapist?
No, I took a semester of psychology at Baldur's Gate U when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the Witchlight. Carnival wasn't working out. Mr. Light actually paid for it. And yeah, I mean, I know some stuff.
My friends, as riveting as your tales are, please, we have preparations to do. If you may, not to be rude, have your conversation a bit further down.
Sure thing.
Oh, Majesty. And then I give another really deep bow, flopping my ears on the ground again.
He bows to you as well.
You know, Toady, as I look over at Sal, I rushed broke high, but I didn't get in because I kept turning the beer into water.
I stopped.
That's the opposite of what they want.
Yeah, this creature is just standing here staring at all the spectacle happening.
Clapperclaw!
Oh, hello, it's you again.
Hey, do we have some good news for you, buddy?
Oh?
I don't remember who has his skull.
One of us.
I don't have it written down.
We cool it that we take it out of our magic.
At the
So,
same
yeah.
time.
Larian, we'll say you had it.
Okay. I take out Clapperclaw's head and hold it up to him. Here you go, bud.
My head, at last! And then he takes his pouch head off and just sets it on the ground. And you see a headless scarecrow in front of you. And he grabs the skull of this, I think it's a stag skull, if I remember right. And puts it on his head. And he looks rather demonic now. But he says, "Oh, good. Finally back to normal. It feels so good again."
Do you have a picture of him with his normal head on?
Yeah.
I wish I did. I'll have to get one later. It looks fucking. It looks wicked though.
How much money did we spend on this campaign?
Budget campaign.
So now you can guide us to thither, right?
If that's what you wish, of course. Would you like to go now?
Anybody else got anything else they need to do around here?
I'll look at him.
We could go hit that shop and get that bundle of dark wood.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
you say you were gonna get the wood.
I think
How
we should
are
do that, and then we can go to thither.
How are we gonna get back over there? We don't have a boat. You guys burned it.
Worry about that later. Surely there will be another boat.
I look over at Clapperclaw. Clapperclaw, you would be great at the Witchlight Festival. Removing your head like that, how the guests would love you.
You think so? I'd love to have so many friends.
Friends, and my ears perk up.
I could
That
put in
might-
a word to Mr. Witch for you.
I push past Larry. You want to be friends?
I do, but I could never leave here permanently. I have to come back.
Why's that?
Oh, because I have to come back because of Bavlorna.
Who's Bavlorna? Oh wait, no, I knew about Bavlorna is. Don't worry about that. Oh, that old hag.
Yes, she is old, and I guess she's a hag, but that sounds a bit rude. She
Well,
is
she
kind
loves
of
me to
mean, though.
eat.
As soon as you start talking about Bavlorna, you notice a couple bullywugs kind of scooting away from you.
Yeah, she put me and Hoppy here in a cage.
In a cage? So you
Yeah,
escaped?
To be fair, she was hungry.
I had to listen to this bunny sin with some naked dude for like 12 hours straight.
Great song.
You were cut off the start of that, Hoppy.
It was a great song.
Yeah, I can recite it.
You
It's
wanna
a
sing
song
it now?
that never ends.
That's all right.
No. We do it like this.
No.
No.
I see a
Please.
cage. Do you see a cage?
We see a cage. What do you see?
That sounds fun.
I
Yeah,
look
Rain, I
over
think
at,
Rain loved it.
I look over at Sal and Larion, and I'm like, do we need this scarecrow guy to come with us, or
Yes.
can we do it? Jesus Christ! I mean, all right,
Yeah, he's just gonna show us how to get to the together.
all right, man.
Is the Darkwing shop on the way?
Darkling shop? You're going to go to Charm shop?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. It's actually not far, I guess. It's just go directly that way. And he points this direction.
Oh, it's the other way
oh.
then. I was
Yeah, that's
like around.
That's northeast. Wait, we can just walk that way, right?
Yeah, let's go that way. Let's go to the
Yeah.
shop.
Well, we're gonna go to the shop and then we'll come back and then we'll be ready to go to thither.
Okay. When you return, do you remember passing by a huge swamp gas air balloon?
Yes.
Okay, I'll start making preparations. Meet me there.
Okay.
Okay.
Clapperclaw heads off.
I like him.
Yeah, he's alright.
I think Rain's excited to get to know him.
Maybe he'll sing the song with us.
Probably will.
Poppy, no more songs, please.
And then as we pass by the gate, I give another deep bow.
He's actually started a whole nother speech about how upset and sad he is at these circumstances, and how his clumsiness must be corrected, so on and so on.
So we'll just keep going this way. Where's Sal? I lost Sal. There he is.
How sad it is to lose a king.
And I pull out my shield again.
Yeah. Don't feel
Especially
sad for that
during
guy.
times of revolution.
Is this
I
the shop?
cannot imagine.
Again.
that was
Sal, you look into this area, and this area actually looks more like a prison.
Oh.
As you look inside, you see an unarmed bullywug knight, just sitting on the ground. And she looks up at you and says, "Oh, hello.
Hey, I'm looking for Charm's shop. Is this the spot?
Oh, no, that's behind this building."
Oh.
oh, there's a separate building. I see. It doesn't go through.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. Have a nice day.
Are you okay?
Well, I'm imprisoned at the moment, so no, but I hear the Gullop's dead, so soon I'll probably be okay. No more fighting in the arena and whatnot.
Arena? I break my
Okay.
head.
Good luck with that.
Everybody's like, "You know what to get there."
Okay, well, yeah, okay.
You
Throw
fight?
throw that NPC away.
Like,
All of you are
playing it
approaching
how I rolled my stats.
a huge, what looks like it should be an air balloon, but it is a white, literal air balloon. As I got an image for you guys, actually. As you walk these docks, you see a massive thunderstorm surrounded by some ring hanging by nothing. It has to be something magical. And it looks tethered to the ground right now with a small hut attached to it. Looks like this.
Oh, that's cool as fuck.
Whoa,
Holy shit.
that's big.
I was talking to the prison dude.
Yeah,
but
yeah, go
I
ahead.
see that shit, and I'm like, all right, well, good luck with that.
Whoa,
Uh,
wild.
I've never seen anything like this before.
There's supposed to be a shop here.
You actually see a few darklings. It looks like they're preparing for takeoff as they start pulling up ropes and they're doing some more preparations to head out.
I just point at the darklings and say, "That's it."
Hello?
What's what?
Who are you? What do you want? One approaches
the
you, Sal.
darklings. And I just
We were told to come meet Charm.
Charm, what do you need with... And as you're saying that, a tall, slender woman steps forward. Just as a reminder, she looks like this.
She hot as fuck.
Oh,
And
wait. I didn't see this lady out of character, but is this the same lady that was at the thing?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
having tea with Babylona.
Oh, yeah.
And she says, "You ask for me specifically. Why? What do you want?"
I was told we could get a bundle of darkwood here.
Oh,
Dry.
right. Yes, deal with trinkets. Go ahead. I'm going to finish preparations. And she just steps away and continues preparing her balloon for takeoff. As Trinket, this darkling here, says to you, "Oh, you wish to buy wood, is that correct? We have more inventory if you're interested."
Yeah, we came for the wood, but what else you got?
He takes out a pamphlet and just hands it to you. And on the pamphlet, you look down. It's written in Sylvan, but you can see in small parentheses there's Common under it as well. And you can see it says at the top in bold, "Available for a limited time only." And it says the following: "Very good thimble, parentheses, the fingertip not included. Mug of bumble beer, parentheses, has a nice sting to it. I'm not going to say the parentheses. Dusk mallow pie, with decorative bite marks. Bundle of dry wood, great for starting fires. Ink portraits, if we have to look at you, so should you. Moonlight monocle, no more fumbling in the dark."
Yeah, that monocle kind of sounds like it might be sick.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
Wait.
But also, oh god.
No, you go. I'm sorry.
I just saw. I'm gonna peek over Sal's shoulder too and see the thing about the portrait and. Is there like a price on it or anything?
They don't have prices on them at all.
How much do these things cost?
Well, which one do you want?
Well, for sure we want the bundle of wood.
Bundle of dry wood?
Yes.
Let's see. I will give you the bundle of dry wood if you trade me the color from your eyes.
Holy fuck.
Is that like the color of my eyes physically, or the color that I see with my eyes?
What color are your eyes, Sal?
Neither of them.
If I remember correctly, they're brown.
Yeah, dude.
The darkling leans in and she says, "The color of your eyes. You'll still see color. Your eyes will just not have color."
So, what, they just turn black?
She shrugs and says, "Something's drained of color. It's maybe pale, silvery, clear."
Yeah, white is the absence of color, Sal.
You're the absence of color. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know where my eye color is. Oh, my eyes are green. Ooh.
Description.
You're gonna take the green from your eyes.
Oh man.
That's not a great deal for sticks.
The other darkling actually steps forward and says, "Oh, if that's not good, if you don't want to trade a trinket, you could trade to me. If you trade to me, all I want is the rhythm of your steps."
Wait, that actually could be useful. So you're saying that no one would hear me as I walk?
No, of course not.
Wait.
People can hear you step. You just won't be able to have rhythm anymore.
That one
Sounds
doesn't sound
make you
good.
clumsy.
You won't walk 1 2 1 2 1 2. You walk like 1 1 2 1 1 2 2 1 2 2 1 1.
What does the ship look like?
The balloon that they're in?
Does it look like it needs fixing or repairs anywhere?
Looks like it's fairly well maintained.
Will you take pieces of gold?
What? How useless. No.
That's
Can
not
I-
how sparklings work.
Before we purchase anything, do you guys know anything about a cauldron that people go into?
More information. Information's a trade too. I'll also take the color of your eye for it.
I'd like to make a counter trade. Does it have to be colors of the eyes?
The lower darkling speaks up and says, "Well, no, it could be the rhythm of your step."
Well, I like my rhythm. Is there maybe a third option?
You hear a voice in the back that sounds very impatient, and she says, "Yes, there's a third option. Leave."
Is there a fourth option?
First one. I'll give you the color of my eyes for the bundle of wood.
I look at Hoppy. Are you sure?
And my eyes are like,
I'm like surprised.
my eyes are like pristine, like the bluest thing you've ever seen. They look like sparkling. I don't know.
Naka, have you said Hunter x Hunter? This is like a huge premises, isn't it?
Is it
I live
spoilers? Damn.
Spoilers.
here. I live here. This is
Are
literally.
you sure you just want to give up your eye color?
It's not that big a deal.
I guess
How
you
about
don't.
this?
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
We throw in both eyes for the wood and the portrait.
Well, the color from your eyes was the original trade. So both your eyes. You mean your eyes and the rabbit's eyes?
Not
Oh,
my
that's a
eyes.
really good
Oh,
trade.
I thought you meant just one person's eye, like one eye. I didn't realize you meant eyes. So when I looked over at Hoppy, you sure about this?
And I kind of go, I do have really nice ones, I think. And I use thaumaturgy to like make my eyes look exceptionally like enticing.
Those are some really
I make
nice
them.
eyes.
I make them look like super sparkly and like real good. Would it be fair to have one eye for each?
Trinket looks over at you and sees your eyes are now sparkly and says, "Ooh, such a pretty bright color. No haggling. Both colors."
Do I not get like a? Okay.
I look over at Trinket. If she gives you the eyes, is there anything else that you would want to trade that's not eyes?
It's just the color. If you don't want to deal with me, you can deal with Bobble, I guess. Yes, you can deal with me. The rhythm of your step.
Yeah, that's out of the question. Look over at Trinket again. So what does that portrait do exactly?
I just kind of hop forward past Sal and go, "Yeah, get that wood now."
This one, Bobble, says, "I would draw a portrait of whoever's trading, and you may take it where you wish."
Oh, it's a portrait of us?
Of course, did you not read the pamphlet? We have to look at you, so should you.
It wouldn't be important. You can draw a portrait of someone else for us. Say a friend.
No, whoever the buyer is.
Oh. All right. We're gonna grab them sticks. Are you cool about this, Hoppy?
Yeah, up to you, Hoppy.
The deal has been made.
Okay.
In my mind, I'm not sure if I want to respect Hoppy or think she's like the biggest idiot in the world.
Trinket leans forward and takes out a small marble out of her pocket and holds it up to your eyes and says, as she utters the phrase, "You be mine." And the color, literally this bright, sparkling blue, starts draining from your eyes and absorbing into this marble. It starts glowing a bright, beautiful blue color. Trinket immediately pockets the marble and then heads back inside their little airship and comes out quickly with a bundle of what looks like black wood and holds it out to you.
You're it's all like tied together. Like, is there a rope that I can like?
It looks like it has some
Yeah.
sort of string or plant vine tying it up.
Can I like like trying to sling it over my neck to make it easier to hold? You know what I
You
mean?
carry it around your
Like
neck. That's
like I'm carrying a backpack but front ways.
you could probably rig it up to maneuver it that way. And also, your irises are now translucent, so
Ooh.
your eyes are just completely white.
Well, that's a little weird. Oh, enjoy!
Trinket, what are you gonna do with that eye
And
color?
I just hop back. Thank you.
A fine item to trade, maybe, but too many questions.
What would you trade for the eye color?
Have to think. Make a new pamphlet.
Interesting. Well, thank you, thank you all of you for our time, and I go over the charm. Madam Charm, a pleasure. And I bow.
She doesn't even look at you as she starts finishing her preparations.
Man, I'm such a simp for her. If it was actual Richard, I would ask her for her feet, but
For her feet?
we're neither here nor now.
For her feet in marriage?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, interesting trade, but I guess we got the sticks for later.
As you step away from the air balloon, little air balloon, it starts to lift off from the lake, and you hear thunder and light just like almost like an engine just crackling in that cloud as it lifts off into the sky.
I just wave at them. Bye, dear friends.
Goodbye.
Yeah, we should have got that monocle.
Right.
They wanted some pretty serious shit, though.
Yeah, they did.
It's just the color of your eyes. It's normal around here.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Shopping. The darklings. They're pretty standard trade.
And we're actually gonna take a quick break now. Take about 10 minutes. We're gonna come right back. Don't go anywhere.
So people are like, "Man, Rick, you really do it."
I think that probably might help out eventually one
I
day.
know we're live right now, but what I've been doing to boost my resume is I've been playing a lot of League of Legends and have been asking the other team to say that I'm good at Excel. And so far, I've had 2 people DDoS me, so that's been cool.
10 out of 10.
You guys
DDoS
can,
you or dox you?
can carry
Docs,
on.
oh, I fucked up the joke. God damn it. Hey, welcome to my stand.
What would y'all like to do?
We're gonna spend the next hour me saying terrible jokes.
So a guy walks into a bar
Says ouch.
and he says, "Ouch." Comedy hour with Cloak and Stack. Fucking Larry's just going.
Wait.
Larry
I'm
don't give a
failing right
fuck. And then I start following. Ah! And I hold up the dark wood.
Some nice wood you got there.
In between me and the crocodile.
I'll stand between you and the crocodile as well.
Yeah, I'm like waiting for one of y'all to start moving.
Hoppy, how'd you get so quiet all of a sudden?
Because she
How
moved
did
the
I get
microphone.
quiet? What do you mean I got quiet?
Come on,
Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Oh,
Come
you
on,
yourself, I
Hoppy.
know.
What?
Yeah, Rain, your allies have disappeared into the fog.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're going the wrong way.
Rain was taking a piss.
Wait,
Wait,
you want to
We
do
were
the wood
trying to
now?
get the wood?
Yeah,
I don't
shouldn't we?
know.
I mean, we're getting ready to leave.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, yeah.
Where are my friends? Oh, there you are.
No.
Too bad we burned that boat.
I bet you they got another one.
I'll walk up to the bully log right here.
Oh my god.
Hop as far as I can.
And I ask him, hey, buddy, you
And
wanna
I
hear a
am
joke?
not paying attention to what is behind me. Because I am, again, facing that. I don't know if I made it over Larry.
You can go between his legs. You're so small.
Yeah, okay. But I got the wood. Okay, right?
The bullywug looks at you, Rain, and says, "Joke? Sure."
So, well,
Just-
first, Zane, let me give you, I know you're on guard, so let me give you some info
I'm just gonna
about what's going
continue.
on. This isn't a
Back
joke.
up.
This is just some info of what's going on, because I know you've been chilling over here. Illy, the first of the downfall, his croakiness of the swamp is the new king of downfall, apparently.
Yes, I was told.
Oh, okay, cool. Now time for the joke. I just wanted to fill you in. Why are crocodiles so angry?
Why?
Because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
Who needs a toothbrush? What is that?
That's something
Listen,
to clean your
I got a
teeth.
better joke for you, bud. What do you get when you cross a centipede and a parrot?
What?
Walkie-talkie. And I just walked away.
What's that?
Oh, that's pretty good. The pixies would love that one. Save that one.
You knew about the pixies, you could have warned us.
I turn around.
Yeah, for real. What the fuck?
Oh,
Wait.
wait, I don't turn around. Whoops, I didn't even go in that room. Just kidding.
What pixies?
Oh, sir.
Oh, looking to cross. It's you lot. Go ahead.
Thank you.
And I stop and say, perhaps I should hand this to someone who doesn't get wet. And
I'll take it.
don't give it to Sal.
I'll
I'll
take it.
push you in the fucking water.
What is it? What do you have?
You're gonna give it to the water guy?
Perhaps Rain, since he can walk on water.
What is it?
I mean Richard. Perhaps Richard, since he can walk on water.
Oh, the sticks? Yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
them.
I think he'd be mad if it was wet.
All right, now I push Hoppy into the water.
Did you?
I take my shield off my back and go, right, I deserve that. Then I just
You
paddle
deserve-
myself
Oh,
across.
sorry.
Hey,
My bad.
hey,
And
buddy.
then
Do you guys happen to have another boat here for my friends?
The bullywug looks around and then says, "Oh, we only had the one."
All right.
We can
I guess
swim.
I guess it's my time to shine.
Can
Is
we
there
go-
any way else we can get over to the island without taking a boat?
Of course, you just swim.
What about I saw a rope hanging off this house. Do you think we can use that to cross?
I guess there is rope connecting to Bavlorna's cottage. You could climb it. Scale the wall on the side. It's very slippery, though. Chances you'll be wet no matter what.
How are you guys with swimming?
The
I
bullywug
got
just
no problem with it.
I
tilts
swim.
his head at you. Oh, you're asking your group.
What is that thing's
Yeah.
not in the water?
Yeah, I guess we'll.
Can everyone here swim?
And then
Yeah.
I just hop in the water and use my little paddleboard shield. Oh,
Keep going. I guess I'll
Alright.
go.
I don't even wait. I just go.
But I'm
I guess
gonna.
it's-
I just
Yeah,
go all the
head
way
to
to
the
the
dock.
shore.
Alright. I cast shape water and I walk across.
All of you are drenched except for Rain.
I immediately shake off and
Like a dog.
yeah,
I'm gonna.
yeah, no, like really really fast because I'm a rabbit. I imagine I can do that, and then I try and
Oh, come here.
wring out my ears,
Who's the wettest right now?
put my shield on my back.
Who's underwear's the most wet?
I've lit up, so like I'm just kind of like cooking myself dry.
I'm fine. And then I just keep hopping down.
Sal, you wet?
Yeah, baby, I'm wet.
It's not even raining out and you're wet.
Oh, it's always raining with you, Ross.
I cast shape water around Sal and I wring all the water out of his clothes.
Gonna have to swim back a little bit later, but that's cool.
And I whisper in his ear, "I'll never make you dry again." Sorry, ever since I've taken on this new name, I want to act like someone else. This isn't canon, by the way. to our viewers, this is not canon. This is a fake
it's
episode.
canon.
It's a
100%.
fake episode.
It's pretty canonish right now.
I'm
This is
gonna fucking
filler.
draw pictures.
It's all filler.
Great.
Yeah, this is a filler episode.
It's gonna be immortalized in art.
Wait, do we? No, we didn't pass the cauldron. I was about to walk over
It's
to that
behind,
tree.
it's behind these blue house. Blue house.
So I wanted to talk to Valerian.
What's up, bud?
So you said you weren't surprised with the king's death as we're walking over. We're just chit chatting about the.
Yeah. That
Why
was
should
the.
we?
They were the bullywugs that me and Sal met them in this house. They told us they were going to do that.
So they were the revolution.
Yeah. Yeah, they were the revolution.
The revolution was a success then.
Seems so. I'm even more amazed that his plan of just falling into the king worked, but
So you're saying, oh, he killed them on purpose?
yeah.
Shh.
Oh,
The cauldron seems to have returned and is now resting gently on the coals.
The cauldron's back.
Yep.
I got the
Alright.
sticks on me. I guess I'll just give it to the coals again because that's what they wanted. What do you guys think?
Yeah, go for it.
I think so, yeah.
All right, so because I was holding the sticks up like on my hand, so they're like very dry. I placed them down on the coals.
Righto, you got it. And
Yes.
I'm cheering y'all from the back.
As soon as you place those coals down, the small magman pops back out and just starts sniffing deeply this wood that you brought him. And says, "Oh, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Deal's a deal. Come here."
Main course is here, baby.
He motions you to lean in as he leans forward.
I lean in.
Enabling this dude's addiction.
And then he says, Okay. Password. You want the password to get in, okay? Say the
Yeah.
password. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to grab the lid, and you have to say, spittle spew.
Spittle spew.
Yeah. And then he leans back and says, "Okay, you got what I want. I got what I want. Okay, bye." And he
Wait,
dives
one
back
second.
down immediately into the coals with the bundle of wood.
Oh shit!
All right, so I guess we can go into the cauldron now, which is cool.
Is it?
I mean,
Uh,
I don't know why we wanted to go into it, but we're here.
I don't know either, but go for it. You know the password.
I mean, should I be the one to do it, or I mean, should Sal or you, or maybe the rabbit that would actually taste good if it was cooked? Like,
Do you want to do it? You don't want to do it?
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm strong. I can go and I can take it, but yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't think anybody's going into it.
Well, let's play a game of what's that? Roshan?
D20 or wasn't that 20?
I was about to say, let's play a game of rock paper scissors, and then we could just roll to see who has the highest number and go in.
Well, we could do it.
I mean, I don't mind doing it if you don't want to.
Why don't we
Yeah.
all go in?
All right, so we all go in.
I don't know why you guys think are we going into this cauldron?
Why would you want to get into it? And I look around it.
I don't know.
Well, the password is spittle spew.
You gotta grab the lid.
You have to open the lid though.
But why would you want to get in it? Are you trying to cook yourself?
Trying to cook. I
I'm
don't know.
I think Rain wants rabbit stew.
gonna lift it. I'm
I'm
gonna.
not going to cook myself.
All right, Larion, if you go in, I'll go in.
No.
Well,
Okay.
if I go in, it's not on purpose. So please come save me.
All right.
So I'll lift the
Horrible
lid
idea.
and I'll whisper into the crack, spittle spew. Spittle spew.
As soon as you utter that phrase, you hear the sound of a lock just, even though you don't see a lock at all, and the lid comes off with ease. Once you pull that lid up, you can see a bubbling, frothy, gray-black liquid. That, for those of you more keen to the weave or magic, can feel absolutely some sort of magic emanating off this fluid.
I have a +5 to Arcana. Does that mean me?
Yeah, I would say you are definitely more in tune with that stuff. If you want to try to identify it, you guys can make Arcana checks.
Oh hell yeah!
I would like to do that,
Go for it.
even though I have a +0.
Same.
I think all
Do
of
you
you can
wanna-
cast spells.
I think I have.
Is you back?
I rolled.
Never mind. Seems fine.
Technically, I get an advantage for recalling information about Fae.
This
Yeah,
is
Faye.
absolutely Faye.
Or I'll just roll again that too for advantage. See if I get some better. I didn't.
Seems all right.
What is this sludge?
It definitely looks unappealing, whatever it is, to everyone. Larian, you actually get a little bit more from it, though, as you detect some sort of transmutation magic from this liquid.
Transmutation magic of some kind.
Like normal water to me.
I
Like it could
wonder-
turn lead into gold?
So,
Maybe turn us into something else if we drink it.
should we drink it? I don't know. I mean, if you guys are thirsty, I can get you some water.
Oh, when I used that oil before, I technically have that flask.
You do?
Can I get me a flask of some of this stuff?
You can. Would a flask of oil be like a pint, or is it less than that?
Dude, I have no idea.
Okay, I'm going to say you can fit about a pint in there.
Well, actually, wait. This is a flask of holy water that was. It's a pound. Yeah, I guess.
Okay, yeah, that's fine then. I'll say you get about you're able to get a pint of the liquid into what was an oil flask.
Okay. Well,
Are you gonna drink it?
I don't know if I should drink it now.
Well,
Well,
why don't we come over here?
Maybe we should save it for a rainy day.
I don't
If
get
I-
it.
I can drink it and then we can refill the flask so that we at least know what it does.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, Rain, because his name's Rain. Oh,
And I look at them. You're not supposed to say my name, idiots.
It's for save it for a Richard day.
I'm Richard.
I'm gonna YOLO this flask and drink it.
Okay, you start
I pulled up my staff. Sorry.
drinking the flask. And as you down a bit, it actually doesn't taste terrible. It has very little taste at all. It's more like warm water or hot water than anything. As you drink it, you can feel some sort of magical effects start to take effect on you, but it doesn't actually kick off until you down the last drop or a full pint of it. Make a wisdom savings throw. Okay. Wow. You drink all of this flask, and you feel some magical effect try to go on you, but nothing happens.
Do I have any idea what it was trying to do?
Definitely felt like transmutation of some sort.
that looked gross.
What did it taste like?
It tasted fine, just like water, basically.
Hmm.
I
I'll
thought you'd
just-
be allergic to water.
No, I'll fill the flask back up, and anybody else want to try since it didn't do anything to me? It tried.
No, not really.
It tried.
It
Oh.
it tried to do something, but it didn't seem to work on me.
Stick to carrots.
Maybe you didn't do it right. Let me try it.
Okay, here, I hand Rain the flask. Richard.
I start drinking it.
Okay, you down the entire flask, and it just tastes like kind of warm water, a slight bit of salt in it. Make a wisdom savings throw, or saving throw. All right. So you down it all, and you definitely feel some magic gripping you, Rain, as your body starts to glow this bright shimmer, and in a flash of bright light, it blinds everyone just briefly as you turn into something completely different. You are now a giant frog.
And I immediately fall over and put on a performance like I'm dead.
I'll leave your token there, but you're technically the frog right now, right?
Go ahead and I'll fill the flask up again, and I'll put that away.
Ribbit. Wait,
Can he speak common?
You
Or is
can
this like druid?
you can understand common, Rain, but you can't speak.
Ribbit.
Hang on. No, wait. Where's my spell? I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
How
All right.
disgusting! How did I become an amphibian swine? I thought I was supposed to be in the cauldron of fire or some shit.
I'm
now-
translating everything.
And now I'm just a dirty old frog, give you warts. Ugh.
I am not moving with my feet in the air. Like I'm dead.
Do I have did I get any special abilities because I'm a frog now, Jamie?
You do have all the stats of a frog currently, and I will say, since the magic did take effect on you, you felt like there was a chance for a different creature to become a different creature than a frog right before you got transmuted.
Hmm.
How
I do
it?
have to tell the Sal. I don't know why they gave me a frog. I thought I could have been a pig or something instead, but
Well, now you can blend in with the bullywugs better.
Yeah, do I look like a bullywug or do I look like a big ass frog?
You look like just a big ass frog, or
Oh,
more
yeah.
specifically, you look. Let's see if I got graphics. Yeah, you look like this.
He's like large.
Yeah, he's huge. He's like big, almost as big as you. He's a big frog.
Okay.
What languages can I speak as a frog? Just
None.
Frogian?
As a
Yeah,
giant
maybe-
frog, none.
Do I speak bullywug or?
No. But you do have the abilities of bite and swallow.
Do I know how long this lasts for, or no?
You have no idea. However, if you want, all of you can make an Arcana check right now to determine what just happened to Rain.
Yeah, brother.
No, I continue to play dead on the ground.
You need a 15 or higher to
Let me
be
get
able
my
to tell.
inspiration. Actually, well, first off, do I technically get advantage so if it's Fey?
This is,
Or is it different? This is technically not just magic now.
yeah, I wouldn't call this Fey necessarily. This is just magic.
Alright, then I'm just using my inspiration. Okay,
Rip.
I tried.
Yeah, none of you are quite sure what this is. The closest hint you have, Larian, is it's some sort of transmutation magic.
Yeah, that doesn't get me very far.
I
Well,
peek
if
up and look and go. That Richard?
that is,
Yep.
yeah.
Why did I turn
I
into a
hop up-
frog and nothing happened to Larian? This is
I hop
ridiculous.
up like nothing happened. Like I haven't been playing dead for the past couple
I
of
just
minutes.
keep translating. 'Cause I
Uh,
think speak with the animals lasts for an hour, if I remember correctly.
well,
Oh no, 10 minutes. Sorry.
well,
So
it would seem that this is some sort of, I knew it was transmutation, but some sort of animal transmutation turning it, and I just resisted it.
I look over at
Didn't work on me. I made a stronger genasi.
Wow, I'm pissed. I look over at Sal and I'm like, tell him to give me more. I can't be a frog.
he's asking for more.
Yeah, okay, sure. I'll walk over to him with the flask and open up,
Open up my mouth and I chug it.
and I'll just pour it into his mouth.
Okay, you see this frog just hold its mouth open, and you just pour this liquid into his mouth, and
Yes.
yeah, he definitely you see some effect happening to him again. As his body starts to shimmer this bright white aura again, and then in a flash, all of you are blinded very briefly, and see that he now has the form of a giant frog.
I don't think it worked.
Wait, do I get another chance to see what this was?
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Yeah,
Go
let's do
ahead.
it.
Try. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll try.
Let's go!
Am I? Oh, god damn it, Baka. Wow.
If you want to try, Rain, let me know. I'll have to roll off the frog.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay. So Hoppy and Sal, looking at this giant frog that was your friend Rain, and looking at the cauldron, and from Larian telling you this is some sort of transmutation magic, both of you discern that this has to be the polymorph spell. You know it lasts about an hour as well, and can be dispelled if the creature is unconscious.
Relay information.
Yeah.
An hour? What? If I drink it twice, does that mean it lasts 2 hours?
Let's hope not.
I don't think so.
Probably not, though.
Hmm.
Presumably, it was just bad luck that you it turned into a frog again.
You want some more?
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what? Fuck it. Give me another shot.
All right, here we go. Open up.
Wait, before we do that, how much liquid are we able to have?
Yeah, actually, is the cauldron running out?
It looks like it's gone down a bit, but there's still a decent amount in there.
Like, we could fill like at least 30 flasks worth of it.
Looks like you can maybe get about 5 more pints out of it.
Okay, 5 more flasks. All right, it's 1 more.
I'll do one more.
All right. You pour another, you get a little full here, giant frog Rain, but you take some more water into your mouth. Okay.
No.
That's a different roll.
A bright white light envelops you again. Your allies are able to just not see you for just a split second as you now appear as a giant frog.
I say Sal. Let's fill up our. I still have my backpack on me, I guess, right?
When you're polymorphed, all of your items basically go into your body, sort of like a druid. So you have everything on you, but you have no access to it currently,
So I can't carry any of the goop.
unless someone tied it onto you.
Well, I'm gonna one last flask, and I'm gonna keep that. That one is going away.
I tell
Okay.
Sal,
There's like 3 more flasks in the continent.
we should probably try to grab this just in case if we need it for certain reasons. I don't know. I hate the Fey rum.
You just add
I'm out of
cauldron
flask.
flask of polymorph to your inventory, Larian.
Yeah, I did flask. Well, I'm calling it flask of giant frog because it's turned him into a frog 3 times.
Yeah, that's fine.
I do technically actually have another flask.
Am I able to remove my? Actually, no, I'm trying to smile. I can't do that. All right, you guys do your thing. ERB.
Yeah, if we want to take any more, I have another flask I could empty, but
I don't know why.
yeah.
What's in the flask?
Well, apparently it's a potion of giant frog.
No, I mean the other flask that you said you could empty.
Oh, right, holy water.
We need holy water. Ask the cleric.
I think holy water. I think clerics just make it into holy water, and then now it's a thing anybody can throw.
What's it good for?
Throwing.
Throwing. Do we need to baptize anybody?
Yeah, like no, you can just throw it, and if you throw it at a fiend or undead, it takes extra like holy damage. But if you just throw it at anything else, you're just throwing a bottle of water.
Empty that shit.
All right, I'll empty my holy water flask and get me another flask of giant frog.
Damn. All right, you dump your holy water, and you get another cauldron flask of polymorph.
Damn, I don't like the way you said damn.
Throughout blessed water for this.
Last
well, wait,
water.
Yeah. This was potion.
Has 10 minutes gone up yet, or
It's an hour, bud.
No, for my speak to animals.
I thought your speed down was also an hour.
no?
No,
It's only
it's 10 minutes.
Oh,
It's been pretty close to 10 minutes. How long
I
is that
started
a spell slot?
That is a spell slot.
Damn, okay.
I'm talking to Sal about how disgusted I am, blah, 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 and then all of a sudden, all you hear is ribbit.
so do we want to like?
It's done. It's done, Rain.
Do we want to wait for him to be normal before we go anywhere? Just sit and take a long rest, maybe, or I mean a short rest.
I'd like to try and like knock on the. Well, I guess not really knock on the cauldron, but like, can I like stamp my foot and like bend down, say, "Mr. Fire, I just wanted to say thank you," and that's it.
You hear a faint voice when you walk away. It just says, "Hey, welcome." Sounds like he's eating something.
You
Probably
should
eating the wood.
Yeah. Sal, ask Richard if he wants to travel as a giant frog or not.
Is my speak to animal still active?
It would have just ran out.
Wait,
Just.
before it ran out.
Quick before it ran out.
Wait, he can understand me, right? Like common?
Yeah, I can understand common.
Jump up and down if you
Yeah,
want to travel as a frog.
Yeah, jump if you're good to travel as a frog.
I jump.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, let's go.
Let's go.
Rain, you should be able to move your token and the frog as a unit right now.
Just highlight them both.
Got him.
Following y'all.
This is tough, Sal.
It's not that hard. It's really not hard at all.
Hey, I need to go on follow us.
I got you.
Hey, go back.
I'm just gonna go as a frog because I can't do this shit.
I don't think the frog has vision.
He can't. Yeah.
You can't see shit.
If you highlight them both, you can just use the arrow keys and they'll both move.
How do you? I'm trying to highlight them both.
Just hold left click.
It's like, yeah, you hold left click and you make a square around both of them.
Mhm.
At the top left, you should have the person and the little square thing selected.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
It's a button called Select Tokens.
He's big hopping.
Yeah, no, this is not canon.
No, it's canon. He's having an out-of-body experience.
Just fucking turn into a frog 3
Let's get
times. I think we get debated. I think it was only frogs. Frogs all the way down.
Only one way to find out.
I
Well,
thought we were gonna go in the cauldron. I thought that was the whole.
no, I didn't remember anything about the cauldrons. So I was confused all around.
There's no boat here, also.
Yeah, no, that's the boat that we Viking funeraled.
I jumped down into the
I
water.
guess, yeah, we swimming as bloop 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 bloop.
I toad jump across.
And then I'll light up to blow dry myself. And I'll just continue on the way. Do.
Well, I
Oh,
can't
now
have
it's working. Hell
I
yeah.
can't have the water guy fucking dry me off because he's a frog.
That's true.
Ribbit.
Does he just normally fit through these doors? Like, is that fun? I guess it's fun, right?
Yeah, just like he fits through it just like you can. Yeah, he's a bit wide, but you can hop through him.
As we walk up, I look at this frog right here, and I start going, Ribbit, Ribbit. Does he understand what I'm saying?
And he looks to you and says, "Oh, hello, little friend."
Ribbit, Ribbit.
And he just tilts his head at you and says, "What, are you hungry or something?"
Ribbit.
Well, you know, plenty of insects outside.
I told him that his mom was public display last night. We walk away.
God damn. This guy's really trying to start a fight.
Oh no, I lost my Rio, baby.
I sprint.
Yeah, hold down shift Sal, that's the hit.
Wait, does that do anything?
That's not the hint.
Oh, it just spins you. What the hell?
You go
Wait,
head
no.
first into danger.
That's weird. Anything going on in the court right now? Is Illig still blabbering?
Just the sound of a bunch of chatting amongst everyone. People schmoozing.
Make her way through the crowd.
I would approach Illig and I bow to him as a frog.
It kind of glances at you, but doesn't even look your direction.
Ribbit.
Where's Quaprical at?
He's at the
Oh yeah, right, the gas balloon.
yeah.
Oh, look, a bunch of nuisances crossing the bridge again. Oh, these ones are just as ugly. Oh, and so two of them are still the same.
Let's go up here.
Friends.
Yeah, is King
Uh,
Gullop's head on the pipe
yeah.
now?
And then as I pass all of them, I give them a bow.
Gullop's head is not here currently.
Goodbye, friends.
Anyone have a passive perception of 13 or higher?
Oof. No.
No, not
Yes.
perception.
Mine's
Hoppy,
16.
you would have noticed his body just pushed off to the side, just laying on the coast right there.
Well, the old king isn't up yet. Hopefully you'll get another friend soon.
Oh, I can't wait for the fat one to be up here. The fat one? You're fat too once upon a time.
Well, enjoy the rest of your days.
Hope yours is terrible.
Ribbit.
Your
Thank you.
Majesties.
Ribbit.
It was this way, right? Yeah. This is the place that was on fire, right?
Yes.
This
Ribbit.
place
Is it?
smells.
I mean, how's it looking? Probably about the same.
It's not so smoky now. It's looking like right when you were finished, where was inside helping you. No one's here right now.
Very good.
Where did we go?
This way, across these rocks over here.
The rocks are nowhere near touching right now.
Oh, that's right, because of the fucking
Oh,
thing
the
and
thing.
the thing and the stuff. I don't know. So is it?
Why'd you stop?
Yeah. So is there like part of a path?
There's like a couple steps and then just like 30 feet of water.
All right.
Um,
Here we go again, Larry.
I just
yeah.
jump on in, grab
Well,
my
can I,
little
like-
shield, go.
Can I like do it? I want to look around in the water at all and see if there's any like.
I'm just not gonna cross where the rocks were. I'm
Shadows.
just gonna cross right here.
You see Hoppy
just go-
disappear into the fog.
I guess it doesn't matter.
And then I
anymore.
just sit there and wait
Oh.
as I see this stove over here. That
Oh, isn't that where
is
the
just-
stove was?
Oh yeah, is this where we left it? Is it
and
over
it's
here?
just standing there by itself. It looks like it has a whole bunch of crap on it.
I wanna
Yes.
try and talk to Stovey.
Why are you talking to a stove?
This was
You remember that halfling?
Oh, the one that got crushed.
Yeah, the one that we gave a Viking funeral to.
Oh,
This was her better half.
how did she carry it?
It carried her.
Oh, hello.
I guess that makes sense.
Hello. What's this?
You think I can have this frying
Oh, that's
pan?
Fiberclaw.
Does Stovey have like any coals inside of him or anything?
Yeah, Stovey actually has a whole bunch of coals sitting in his mouth.
Did he have anything like left over from like your inventory that you couldn't carry?
He has a pan, a spatula, a spoon, and a giant fork.
Thanks, those are useless.
Yeah, I don't
Can I
remember.
have these?
Sure.
What's up? Yeah.
I don't care.
I grab the utensils and the frying pan,
And then the legacy was on.
and I leave everything else. These are great for trade, and I put them in my little backpack.
Man, we should have given him a Viking funeral too.
You want to put the stove on fire? I don't.
It would
think
have just
I
been
will.
fitting. Just don't worry about it. No,
It's-
don't worry about it.
Okay.
Forget it.
You could probably trade it.
Yeah,
I'm not carrying a stove.
Clapperclaw?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Hello.
Anyway, hello, Clapperclaw.
I got the balloon ready. Ooh, you're missing the blue one.
No, that's him, the frog.
Ribbit.
Oh, hello again. And he pats your head with his crab claw.
Ribbit.
If you're ready
He'll
to
be,
go, it's right behind me.
I think we're good to go. I don't think we have
And
anything
then,
else left to do.
Start hopping that way. On this thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll get us there, piloting it. And I'll land us pretty well, I hope. I think.
In the
How
sky.
close will we be to Loon Lurch?
I'm not sure where that is.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Are we crossing a rope?
You saw Clapperclaw jump to the water and just use his claws to swing over to the gondola of this air balloon.
I follow suit.
Yeah. That. Do that too.
I hop over. Cause you know.
Clapperclaw hops in and gets himself comfortable, and then starts going to each line that's tethering it to the ground or the water, and starts using his claws to snip it, saying, "All right, once we go up, there's no coming down till we reach our destination. It's too dangerous otherwise. So," and he stops before he cuts the last two and says, "You're sure you're ready?"
I'm
Yeah.
good to go.
He's making me second guess myself, so I'm like, yeah.
I made sure I saved twice.
I saved twice.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, well, here we go.
Ribbit.
He cuts the last two lines, and you all start ascending into the sky. Just looking around, you could see a wall of fog in the distance, and actually one up in the air that you're rapidly approaching. Just before you get there, you're able to get a really good view of the land that you've been exploring.
What does the umbrella look like? Or the umbrella? What does the balloon look like that we're in?
It's actually quite colorful on the top, and the bottom is a really well-made gondola with patches and whatnot. Still, the best they could do. But as you
Can
look
I look
out,
over the sides? Is what I'm trying to find out.
you can see many locations you visited before, and a few that maybe you didn't. As you drift off from Downfall and start heading, well, we'll say towards the stump. And past it as you ascend a bit higher into the sky. Eventually, your view is stifled by what looks like clouds, but it's just this thick fog that once you enter, almost feels like it's grabbing onto you as you ascend higher and higher through it. Until finally,
Place?
you rise above the fog. You float gently above this massive wall of fog, and looking around you, it looks like the sky is just nothing but gloom. You don't see a sun, you don't see a moon. All you feel is a chill, biting wind up this high. But Clapperclaw seems to not mind it at all. He's holding on to the gondola and just leaning out towards the direction you're sailing, and says, "Don't make this trip often. What do you plan to do in thither?"
Ribbit.
I don't know.
We need to get with Bavlorna's sister,
Ribbit.
Scabatha.
Her sister?
Oh, right, your deal.
Yeah.
What deal? You made a deal with Bavlorna?
Yeah.
Fortunately.
What? You did?
How scary. What is she taking from you if you fail? Is it your eyes? Your legs?
Ribbit.
Oh, we don't know what happens if we fail.
Oh, she didn't say?
Well, if we do this, I get a couple of things back.
Oh. So
Ribbit.
but if you don't do it, nothing happens?
Ribbit.
Something will probably still happen.
If I had to guess,
maybe she'll take our servants back.
I don't think so. It's likely you have timed magic on you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems likely.
Yeah, probably.
Ribbit.
Maybe she'll take my head.
Ooh, it's not so bad when you get used to it. He starts to tug on the, I'm not familiar with air balloons, some of the controls of this air balloon to start guiding it back down into this thick fog wall, which again just seeps into this gondola and starts just caressing and just molding to your body. It almost feels like this fog is trying to devour you, but it just feels cold and annoying more than anything as it wraps around your bodies. I need you to establish who's going to be leading you and thither between all of you right now.
Ribbit.
Well, not
See,
the frog.
How
Ribbit.
roughly how long has it been for Frogman?
We'll say in flight, it's been, this entire flight's supposed to last an hour. So we'll say, unless you guys are doing anything else, about an hour passes of this ride.
I start going, Ribbit. Hello.
Ah, he's back.
So
Uh,
I'm never drinking that shit again.
Unless we need to be frogs. So who's leading us?
Mm-hmm. The next map will be a lot of exploring, so I need one of you to decide who's going to be leading.
I guess Clapperclaw is just leading us to thither, and then we're on our own from there.
I guess I have a decent survival.
I'll follow Larry. So I'll be second in
I have an
line.
advantage when survivaling with Faye. I'll do it. I'll be the leader.
As a fellow Genasi, I think Larry should be the leader.
I'm just servant. That sounds good.
Put the rabbit in the back.
I guess, yeah. I guess it's me.
Back of the bus.
Good old Larry.
Okay. In that case, Larian will be defaulting to you shortly here, but Clapperclaw starts taking the balloon down through this fog until eventually you penetrate this thick wall of fog, but it starts coming down with you like a funnel, following you all the way down to this forest floor as you float through some trees and land in this small clearing. It's only then that the fog starts to finally recede, not ripping you back or doing whatever weird magic it did before, and you find yourself in maybe an early autumn type of forest. Still greenery around, but a bit of yellow and orange here and there. Clapperclaw then turns to you all and says, "Well, this is it. I'm not sure where in thither we are, but I know we're here."
Well, thank you for guiding us. Any other information you can share with us before parting ways? Anything we should know about the other?
Don't know. I don't stay here often. I know one of the sisters lives here. I don't even remember her name, though.
Scabatha.
I hope it's Scabatha. Please tell us we didn't go to the wrong one. Well, thank you, Clapperclaw.
Right. Well, good luck.
You don't know which way to Loom Lurch?
No.
Wait, how do we get back?
I could take you back right now.
Do you mind hanging out for a little bit? And then when we come back, you can take us back?
I'm afraid I can't. If I'm away from Bavlorna long enough, I think I'll cease to exist.
Are you able to come back every other day?
Only if Bavlorna allows me.
We're doing this on behalf of Bavlorna. How about you go and talk to her? So then we can bring back the gift that she wants, and then you can come back and take us back. How does that sound?
Okay, I'll talk to her.
And then we'll meet you here. I guess we'll see you here. Hopefully we'll see you here.
All right. Well, good luck with what you're doing here.
You better go talk to her.
He nods at you repeatedly, just quickly.
All right, guys. I think it's time for an adventure.
All right.
Do you all hop out of the gondola?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right. All of you hop out of the gondola and are now in the middle of a large forest. I'm not sure how to do y'all's tokens right now, but yeah, there you go. So, you are right now surrounded by what looks like a few cliffs, a few mountains, and a lot of trees. Larian, you are currently leading your group. This is a hex crawl map, so every time you move hexes, there's a chance of something. So only one of you move, and I'll control the rest.
Oh, that's why it's different?
Yep.
Okay. So...
Well, before you make any decisions, though, the one thing that you can see anywhere in your area right now is maybe about a mile off this direction. You can see some sort of light glowing, just glistening slightly in the distance. Other than that, for all you know, you're just in the middle of a forest.
Okay, so that's the only discernible thing in any direction. I
Smells
will
like
move
brine.
in that direction.
Okay.
So I can just move it. I just move.
Yes, but be very specific what hexes you choose to go to.
I mean, do I
Oh,
do I
ominous.
necessarily see anything on the hex that's
Uh,
different, other
no.
than just like the bush? Okay.
You'll sometimes see something different, but there are things you can't see as well.
Okay. Should I just keep moving then, and you'll stop me, or should I just like move one
Yeah,
at a time?
I'll pause it when you have traveled
Okay.
enough.
We should probably just, you know, get rid of our tokens for this map.
But you won't be able to see if that's the case.
That's true.
I'm still going the right direction of the light, right?
You are. It's getting a bit brighter.
I kind of meant to go to that one, but
I see what you mean.
As you approach this light, you could see a cave glistening in front of you. And you see an old man sitting almost at the entrance of this cave. He has a spinning wheel sitting next to him, and it doesn't take long for you to notice that he is surrounded by gold coins. What you see is this. Oh, you guys can't see. Hold on.
Nib the miser. You do not own the token.
You do not own a token, but you should be able to see now.
a cute little man.
This guy
An
rich
old-
as hell.
An old man with his eyes closed firmly sits at a table near a spinning wheel, with coins on his bench, a small light, and coins surrounding him.
And well, I guess his eyes are as close so he appears to be sleeping. This is a regular move. We can move a little more freely now.
Yeah, you're free now. If we're not on the hex map, you're free.
Just making sure.
As you approach the cavern entrance, the old man turns and faces your direction, specifically yours, Ray, and it says, "Oh, visitors. Hello."
Hello.
Greetings.
"Oh,
Hi.
I don't have visitors too often. How can I help you?"
We're here to see Scabatha.
Scabatha. Ooh. You seek Loomlurch, then, I assume.
That's correct.
But before we discuss that, and also, you notice, I'll say if everyone has a passive perception of 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say to the side here, there is a wanted poster up on the wall. And the wanted poster says, "Wanted, Will of the Feywild, special offer. Bring this indigenous brat to me, and you can claim one item of your choice from my workshop." And it just says, -Granny Nightshade. I think I actually have a handout I can show you guys.
Yeah.
Ooh, handout, yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see that handout.
We love free shit.
Let's see. There it is.
Rainy Nightshade.
It looks like this.
We see that granny. I look over to the old man. I'm like, hey, what's up? What's up with this wanted poster?
Oh, that's some child that's been causing problems for the, what was her name again?
Granny Nightshade?
Ah, yes, Granny Nightshade. I think her first name's Scabatha, but everyone calls her Granny Nightshade. She seeks that troublemaker, and he just motions towards the wanted ad.
What does that say? Indetuous?
Something like that. Indigenous. I can't know another word, honestly. I can't read it
Petulant.
either.
I look over to the guys. Hey, I think we bring this troublemaker, the Granny Nightshade, or Scabatha. We'll be able to get a portrait of her to bring back. Seems like a fair deal.
That is a good point.
While you're talking to one another, you see this old man actually grab some gold coins from the table in front of him and puts them on a spinning wheel and just starts spinning. And you notice the gold coins just transitioned into a completely different item while he spins.
Ooh,
They turn to golden fibers.
that's a neat trick. What are you gonna make with the fibers?
I'm not sure yet. I think something for you all.
What do you mean?
You see the old man let out a long sigh and say, if you're willing to listen, I can tell you a quick story.
Of
I like
course, sir.
stories. And I sit down.
Yeah, sounds good.
I've led a cruel and heartless existence. I earned these riches by exploiting my tenants' misery once upon a time, and buying up condemned property and renting it out for an exorbitant fee. The Granny Nightshade is helping me make amends. I told her I wanted to put my bad deeds behind me and my ill-gotten gains to good use. And she cursed me forever to dwell in this cave, spinning my gold into useful items for anyone who comes my way. You see him close his eyes even tighter. He has yet to open them once.
Oh, well. At least you're putting the money to good use now, right?
You see him let out another sigh. Who has a passive perception of 11 or higher?
I do.
Me.
I do.
I got a 16.
Whoever has an 11 or higher, you can actually catch glimpses of apparitions lurking behind him. They take different forms, from a grubby child peering over the old man's shoulder to a gaunt coachman looming in the shadows at the back end of the cave. You see a long-faced woman at some point, candles flicker, and then they all vanish. The old man speaks up and says, I am haunted by my own words. As long as my ill-gotten gains were put to good use, my bad deeds would remain behind me. You are beholding likely the restless apparitions of those I have hurt. They lurk behind my back, literally, tormenting me with pokes at my ribs and whisperings in my ears. I can't bear to look them in the eye, not after what I did to them.
Hmm. Oh, shit.
So you're just gonna suffer?
When you make a deal, your words must be very clear, as indeed my bad deeds are now behind me, forever. And he slightly turns his head to one of the apparitions, but doesn't look at it.
I honestly don't know what to say at this point.
Yeah, that
I
was.
don't either.
That's like
That's a deep shit.
some shit. That's some real deep shit. I'm 14.
I don't get too many visitors like yourselves, though. I sense you're different, maybe not from here.
Well, I am.
The rest of us, the rest of us aren't.
So there's 4 of you, right? One is of this realm, and he looks down your direction, Hoppy, but he doesn't, still his eyes are just shut.
Yes. Correct.
Tell me, do you have news of Waterdeep? Any of the ongoings?
Oh,
Uh,
kind of haven't been in action for a while. And Lorna didn't want to be friends.
what are you?
And she was hungry, so she tried to eat me.
Oh, that's terrible to hear, little one, but I assume you haven't left the Feywilds before, have you?
Uh,
But who, me? Wait, what are you
Indeed.
talking
yeah.
Waterdeep is on the Sword Coast, back in Faerun.
We, I don't think any of us have been there. We only met the one person from.
about?
Diana Clobbington was from there.
Diana
That's all I got.
Cloppington. I
Yeah,
don't know who that is.
It's the only person we've only ever met. So I don't think we know anything about Waterdeep. I'm sorry.
Ah, that's all right. But it's time to fulfill my duty, I suppose. One quick warning. We are surrounded by coin, but I urge you not to take any of it, or you will have the same curse as I. Now that that's out of the way, though, what would you like? Each one of you can ask for something.
Well, what would make you happy?
Make me happy. I suppose being done with this curse I have, and he leans back slightly and starts edging his head behind him, but doesn't look again. I don't mind making amends, giving gifts to strangers, but to be haunted and tortured for so long is damning. The only way it'll stop is if Granny Nightshade is dealt with.
See what I can do.
What do you mean dealt with?
And I make a mental note of it.
Either make a deal or offer something for my release, or... My friend, I don't think I need to speak between the lines any further, do I?
Punch her in the face?
It's good.
Perhaps a punch she wouldn't wake up from.
The long sleep.
The devil's... Never mind.
I think this guy wants us to unalive Scabatha.
I think
But-
he wants us to raid her pantry.
But please,
What a deal!
I would ask no such thing as kind visitors as yourself. Please, make a request. I can offer you something worth up to, I think, about 1,000 gold.
Holy shit.
Perhaps
I don't
something
do that.
magical, something fancy. You tell me.
Do you just make these things out of thin air, or can you do something to an item that we have?
Makes it from his coin.
Well, that depends. What's the item?
A skull?
Wait, you said how much that one?
What would you want the skull to do?
I wanna imbue it with the soul of my long lost friend.
Oh, I'm afraid that costs much more than 1,000 gold, my friend.
What about like a part of his soul?
What if I gave mine to his?
It doesn't work that way. It's an individual. I'm afraid I have to abide by the rule that Granny Nightshade set, lest I cease to be. But
Okay, I have a very specific request.
Please tell me.
So my friend Richard, rest in peace. He loved casting Vicious Mockery and Minor Illusion.
I'm familiar with the spells.
Can you make his skull be able to cast those spells again?
It's possible, I suppose. If any part of him still remains in his own bones, I could perhaps give it some charges of one of the spells, but not both. Which would you prefer?
Minor illusion.
It's just mockery.
I think something just tells me Richard would rather cast Minor Illusion.
If that is what you wish, I believe, can I see the skull?
I'll take the skull out of my backpack and hand it over to him.
It's so beautiful.
He holds out his hand and takes the skull. You see him running his hand over it and says, "My, it's like it's been polished clean."
What the fuck? It's a little sticky too, be careful.
I suppose,
That's unrelated.
I could engrave a rune that would give 3 charges of minor illusion that reset every day. Would that
That's
suffice?
so dope. That's so dope.
Can you charge it on, or can you carve it on his forehead?
Well, the rune would be placed there, yes.
Perfect.
You see him take the skull and set it next to his wheel as he takes more gold and scoops it up from near him and just pushes it onto the wheel and starts spinning as these golden threads weave through the air towards the skull and almost look like they're knitting some sort of symbol onto the forehead of Richard's skull. It only takes about 2 minutes until there is a gleaming icon engraved with this skull, to which the old man says, "All right, it is set. It should reset every dawn, I believe. If it doesn't, it will gain its charges back one way or another."
Thank you. Richard would love this.
You can add I don't know how you'd add that. Just add the spell Minor Illusion yourself somehow with 3 casts. Don't count it towards your spells. You can just keep up with the minor illusion.
Minor illusion. I'm just gonna put that in my inventory, I guess, as like another item.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
If you
What
don't
I
mind.
did with the,
Oh, go ahead.
oh, sorry. Just interjecting. When I did the Monarch Rings, Sal, was that I had it in my like docs, my Google Docs, and I like put little check marks whenever I use a cast of it.
Okay.
The old man then asks, "If you don't mind, I don't mean to pry, but what are your names?"
I am Richard D. Ross.
Everybody just stops and stares.
You just say, dude,
Oh.
this was your friend Richard Skull.
69th son of House the Ross.
Right.
I guess you're
Hey,
a
I just wanted to
relative
make sure.
of this one. He points towards the skull.
I'm not sure.
We need to get a paternity test.
I was adopted, so we're definitely not blood relatives.
See, what about the rest of you?
I'm Hoppy.
Hello, little Hoppy.
They call me Sal.
He
Damn.
gives you a nod, Sal.
And I look at Sal questioningly.
I told you
Yeah.
the whole story. Shut up, Rabbit.
They call me Larry.
Wait.
And I also look at Larry questioningly.
It's not my
I
real
told you
name.
the whole story, Rabbit. Shut up.
I'll look over. Are you guys giving out real names?
Ah,
My
That's
friend-
literally why I look
Larry.
at them questioningly.
Larry's not my real name. Just a shorthand.
Sure.
Doesn't count.
My
I mean,
friends,
as far
I've-
as I know, that's your real name.
I feel right calling myself muffins to this guy.
if you're worried of giving me any real names, you don't have to be. I'm a merchant from Waterdeep who has been put in his place and is now cursed. I don't have such a power that I could do anything with it. My name is
Fine.
Nib. It is nice to have met you.
Nib, I told you my name was Richard. My name is Rain. Rain D. Ross.
Rain, I see. A pleasure to meet you. Thank you for being
Okay.
honest.
Like the water that comes from the sky.
It is rare to get visitors that aren't playing some sort of games or some pixies or satyrs or even goblins just making demands, so this is a nice change of pace. Please, the rest of you, what would you like?
I guess I'm gonna hop in front of everyone else because fuck y'all. I hold out my staff and I'm like, is there any way you can put this make this more or enchant this staff?
I absolutely could. You wish for it to be more sturdy and more powerful?
I think for a second. What way could you make this staff the most powerful staff you can make it?
I could absolutely increase its potency, make it a bit easier to damage and hit your foes.
What about spells? What strong spells could you make it cast?
I'm not sure. If you had one in mind, I could see if I'm able to.
I think for a second. And then I turned back and like, no, I want you to make this the sturdiest and strongest staff that you can for the 1,000 gold.
Very well. I can whip up something here. May I? And he holds out his hand.
Yep, I give it my staff.
And he lays the staff onto his table and scoops up more gold. And as he's motioning his hands around this gold, again, it goes through this wheel and spins into this fine thread that wraps around your staff from top to bottom, covering it completely with a gold shimmer. He then grabs the staff and hands it to you and says, "Oh, it's a bit showy, but I think it's quite a bit better than before now." And he hands it back to you. And you can, whatever your staff was, it is now that +2.
Cool.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn, we're talking about +2 weapons? Oh, shit.
I don't know how good +2 is, but I'm sure it's better than +1. Which was
It's
my
always
sword.
better.
If someone
Maybe
still has it,
+2.
it's my sword. Thank you very much, and I run to the bathroom.
You run around the cave, the corner of the cave.
No, he does it right there in the cave in the pile of gold.
And you other two?
Hoppy, would you like to go?
I have an idea, but you go first.
Okay. Could I get something, maybe like a ring that would like make me more mentally resilient to losing control of myself and things of that nature?
Hmm.
Losing control. What does that mean?
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
And then I like lean over to Sal. Does he catch on fire?
He loses control. You wouldn't want to see him when he's angry.
Oh, a lot of fire. That's okay. It's a good thing we've got a water guide to balance it out.
He stands up from his seat and walks over to you, Larian, and holds out his hand and says, "I'm not sure if I could, but may I?" And he looks towards your hand.
Sure. And I give him my hand.
He grabs your hand and then clasps his other hand on top of yours, where your hand's in between both of his. You see him just kind of holding his head down for a moment. About 10 seconds of this goes by until he finally speaks back up and says, Oh my, I believe that's some sort of curse, friend.
Yes.
I can't quite make something to deal with that. I can make various amulets and rings to do other things, not necessarily preventing your curse, but maybe preventing you from being detected or scryed upon. But what you have is much more serious than what my wheel can spin.
I'll take just a plain old ring of protection.
Ring of
do that.
protection, you say? Perhaps. Let me check. He goes to his wheel. You see him sort of caressing the wheel, but thinking at the same time. It seems like he's trying to judge whether or not he can make this. I think... Yes. I think I could. Is that what you would like?
Yeah, that'll serve a similar purpose.
Very well. And he starts spinning on his wheel again, and the weave, instead of attaching to something in the air, starts flowing together, binding and binding over and over until it looks like it's as thick as metal. And he makes a small, bright golden ring and grabs it from the air and holds it out to you.
I reach out for it and thank you, Nib.
He nods and says, "It was a wise choice, my friend. The Feywilds are very enjoyable and entertaining, but the danger out there is just as vicious."
I agree. I'm hoping to be prepared.
I believe there was one more of you. What would you like?
So did I actually just get a ring of protection? Sorry.
You did.
Hell yes.
There's something that I've been thinking of for a while. I've heard tale of it. You know, from travels and such.
Oh,
Something called
Sorry, Happy. I just need to update Larry on something too. And just so you know, the ring of protection you got is +1 to AC and +1 to saving throws.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Go ahead, Happy.
something called bag of bounty.
Bag of bounty. Bag of bounty.
If you want to know what it is, it's a bag that makes a feast 3 times a day from anything that I can think of.
Bag of bounty. That's... I'm not quite sure I know what that is. Hmm. Does that make
it is
food?
Yes.
I certainly could try. He starts caressing his wheel for a moment. And, seems to be thinking deeply on this. Let's see if old Nib can pull this off. I'm afraid this one might be a bit beyond me, little one. Hoppy, was it?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but this item seems even too much for my wheel to spin.
In that case, I'm gonna have to think about it.
I can make another type of bag, perhaps a bag of holding or a bag of devouring, if so you wanted.
It's a bag of devouring.
I really have to think about it.
If that's not to your liking, perhaps a cloak of protection, a wand of secrets. I can give you the power of an elemental gem. You don't seem to have a bow on you. Is that do you have a crossbow on you, Hoppy?
I really have to think about it. Like, I wasn't ready for this. You kind of gave us last minute notice on this.
Oh, I gave no notice. Nib gave you last.
It was like
minute
2
notice.
hours.
Mm-hmm.
2-hour
you
notice.
Didn't give us a notice.
Yeah,
you
you
gave us
imagine-
notice 2 hours ago, and then I went
You're
to go
like-
take a nap.
By the way, let me know if like you want a magic item. It
Yeah,
can
yeah.
time. It's like
That was
tonight. You're...
A
It's
polite,
also-
sneaky hint is
Look,
what that was. Okay.
Listen, it's also 11. It's also 11.
It is 11. If you pick your
So
item,
it's
we
a
can wrap it up.
perfect time.
Oh shit.
We could just wrap it up, and then I could pick my item later, because the one item that I wanted, you're telling me you can't make.
I didn't give anyone else this type of time to prepare, so I'll ask your team. Team, should she have time to pick her item?
Fine.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
killed her character like 3 weeks ago.
She killed her character, FYI, but go ahead.
Actually, Richard killed her character. FYI.
Even more accurate.
Oh well, I mean, I guess.
Yeah,
I
no,
need
I'm.
more
I'm fine
time.
with that.
Okay, if everyone else
I'm
is fine
for
with it, then that's all we're
I
gonna
want a
do
flavor item.
for now. So, you guys made it to Thither. After dealing with some downfall stuff, wrapping that place up. There were a few more things you could have engaged in that you did not, and that is totally fine. And now you are getting some fat rewards because you met a man in a cave who was haunted and
Like
tortured.
free loot. I'm like, hell
We should
yeah,
kill him.
brother. Free loot. No, we should disguise ourselves and come back and get more free loot.
I know what I want.
I wonder if that'll work. Well, you have an entire week to think about it now because you are 2 minutes too late.
True. You have to commit to it now.
I know. I just saw. I just saw the other thing that I want.
Alright, then you know for next time.
I can't
Okay.
wait to use Richard's
Next
skull
time.
like a Pokemon.
Yeah, yours is cool too.
Also, we're gonna have to change my quote to minor illusion.
Oh, that's
Instead of
true.
vicious
Your quote
mockery.
says use vicious mockery. That's right.
I
Yeah.
also now have to update 2 pictures immediately.
Yeah,
How long
your
does it
your
take?
eyes are now just pure white. That's right.
Just unveiled my character and Rick's last week, and
Hey.
now
You did that to yourself. You decided to make a permanent altering deal with your physical trait.
brand new picture of Sal's character. Just did it last night.
You just gotta put a rune on Rick's forehead.
Got it updated already.
You never know. You may run into them again, and you could always, trade for it or just kill them and take it. Right? You guys don't seem like the violent type, but there's always options.
No, dude,
Except Rain.
Charmblade-
Rain seems a little violent internally, but he hasn't exposed that externally yet.
Unedited chaos.
We are. I mean, one of my party members
TMCA.
carrying my long-lost cousin's skull, so think
Think
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Right.
trying to keep his memory alive. All right.
Well, unless y'all got anything else, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Any final announcements? Things y'all gotta say?
Oh,
No.
Good night.
stay in next time to see what I decided on.
I
Okay.
can't wait.
The cliffhanger.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna get us out of here. Everybody out there who has been watching this, thank you for watching. We do this every Wednesday night at 8 or 8:30 p.m. Central on Twitch, or we upload these to YouTube if you want to see what happened. I upload them raw, don't edit anything. Maybe I should, but you get the Twitch experience if you go to YouTube. We also stream our Descent into Avernus campaign. It's a whole new crew. Every Monday night at 7 p.m. Central. We are on the final chapter of that.
I was to say, yeah, they're getting close to finishing, right?
Yep, we're like right at the end. We've had a month hiatus because of bad schedules and whatnot, but it is what it is. We pick back up Monday, so their plans to go straight to the big lady herself. So we'll see how that goes.
This might be a little bit of a spoiler, but do you know what campaign they're jumping onto next? If there's another one, or
I don't know what
It's a
campaign
50-ish.
I'm gonna do yet, which will start in June. But I know we have another in-person campaign that Mr. Moose JD will be doing. That is the Ghosts of Saltmarsh that I get to be a
Nice.
part of, and I've been playing a human artificer. Super excited for it. Big cool Iron Man suit. So,
so you're not the
Of
end.
course, you're a human.
yeah, I'm variant human. Okay, but yeah, human's my go-to.
Could be any race. I'll be a human.
I
Vanilla
could
ass human.
have
Human
any
or-
accent in the
orc,
world as a human.
You can also
My name is
have any
Howland.
accent in the world as like an elf or a dwarf or a orc,
I
goblin.
forget that.
You can have a Latino dwarf. It's. I've seen Dragos IRL.
Very nice.
Um,
Yeah, dude.
I guess the last thing I have to say is you guys finally level up to 4.
Yay! Time to get a feat, baby. I didn't do shit on this character.
Are we
Let's
gonna-
go.
Are we gonna go over how that works in like a minute now?
Um,
Wait,
I gotta go to
wait,
bed.
oh, yeah.
I can talk to you guys about it later. So.
All right, well, we're out of here, y'all. Again, thanks for watching, everybody. Y'all have a good night. Take it easy.
Good night. Goodbye.
Alright.